Hello, Brick. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Wheeler. Wow. Hello? Hello, hello. Hello? Hey. Hello? Wah. Wah. Hello, Rubberoo. How's it going, Mr. Obama? Is that you? Wee. Do I sound okay? Does my mic sound okay? Is it alright? Is it a little bit crackly, perchance? Is it okay, music? I mean, audio-wise? Is it okay? Is it okay? I cleaned my PC out today, so I'm a little bit worried about how everything is sounding. Perchance? Let me disconnect and reconnect. Be fine, if anything. If there is a crackly noise, it should be gone, if anything. Hopefully. Welcome, welcome. How's your Friday? Happy Friday. I think it's okay if I'm not a good audio environment myself. That's fair. All good, all good. Hi. Hello. Hope everyone's doing good. Also, thank you for subbing, Biz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also for the 80 streams. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yippee! Yeah, I cleaned out my PC today because it had to happen. It absolutely had to happen. My poor PC, she was so dirty. So dusty. So dusty and so dirty. So I did in fact do a little bit of a spring cleaning today. So that's all good. Okay, okay. Let's go to do art stuff. We're gonna go in this one for today because I think it'll be nice. Over here. Yes, how big am I? There? Sure, that's fine. We'll say that's okay. Let me open up the file that I need to grab. I deleted so many Pokemon time. Yeah, Pokemon time. I deleted so many not important files. I was so good with getting everything organized for stream. Well, not for stream, I guess for just in general. Organized 1 million things for my computer. Hopefully it runs better. Fingers crossed that it doesn't die on me for some reason. So we'll see. Okay, number generator. Anyways, I spent about 2 hours cleaning my PC, which is a lot more than I thought it was gonna take. I wanted it to be done in an hour and a half, but you know, it happens. Sometimes you take forever to clean out your PC, and you don't know why. It just happens. It happens that way. All right, got a new one. Have to work today. Free. What? Peter Chang's at work. Finally got do some video games and clear some stupid challenges. Day off tomorrow. Can't complain. Yeah, it's good. Deep clean is good. Yeah, I did a proper clean of my PC. Okay. I'm a little bit tired, so if I sound a little bit sleepy, that is why. I kind of was laying down on my sofa. After doing all the cleaning, I got really tired from cleaning. So I kind of just went to lay down for a tiny bit. It's been 1 week. Hi, thank you. Thank you, Euler. Thank you for 7 streams. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Been 1 week. 1 whole week of me streams. Oh, lovely. We got 107, which is Hitmonchan. Okay. I guess we do this guy. You know, it's fine. We had such good guys last stream. I'm not really gonna complain about any guys this stream. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy, a little tired, a little low energy from doing all the cleaning stuff today, but it's good to be streaming, it's good to be drawing. Also, I am a little bit too close to the thingy. Let me get a little bit smaller. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, tired after doing all the cleaning. It's honestly, it's so much more work to to clean out your PC's fans and everything. I'm not sure if you guys saw my post on Twitter, but my poor PC was in such a bad shape. So it's much better now. She's a friend, yeah. So now that it's cleaned out, hopefully it'll run better. What am I gonna do with you, little Hitmonchan? Strange little creature here. I like to do a lot of them sitting down. I don't know why. It's just like a thing that I picked up for drawing Pokemon. It's like I like to have them sit. It's so nice. Yeah, I'm a little tired today, guys. Hitmonchan, yeah. I'm just a little bit tired today. Ugh, I don't know why. This week's been so weird for me in terms of energy levels. Like I've been like yesterday I had like a great day with a lot of energy, a lot of whatever, and then today I'm like really tired and sleepy. But I guess it has to do with like cleaning out my PC and being like so focused for such a long time because I had to clean each fan separately. I had to make sure I could take it apart and put it together, and then like I kind of forgot how my PC was put together. Sorry, not put together. The actual casing of my PC, like my PC case, I forgot how it was set up because like it's just like it's been so long. It's been like 4 years since I've done it. So it's been a little while since I've done my PC thing. So I was tired from using my brain. I had to make sure that I knew how everything worked and how I would put it together, and it took me like 30 minutes to even like remember how one of my the side panels of the PC came off. Oh my god. Tired creature that I am. Tired sleepy creature. Actually, you know what? I can probably just do this and then I can... Am I on the right? Yeah, hello from there. Okay, cool. Yeah, my energy levels are low today. What happens when you wake up late and then you have your day kind of late a little bit? I mean, I didn't wake up super late today. I woke up like earlier than I normally do, but later than I should be. I've been trying to get up at least like around about 8 o'clock, but that is so hard to do when you are me and you sleep at like 2 o'clock. So we'll see. Maybe I can be a little bit better. I'm just gonna have them have little flowers. I think it'd be kind of cute. Just sit with some flowers. Or maybe I can do like them trying to make a little like flower crown. I'm not sure if I can figure out how to have their hands like holding it and putting it together, but we'll try. Why not? They're somehow trying to make a little flower crown with their little mitts. Their boxing mitts. Ah, man. Ads are in, yeah. Okay, ads are... Oh, snooze, hello. Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what else, aside from like me cleaning my PC and realizing how awful it is. I was in a Discord call with my friends while I was cleaning my PC because I was on my laptop and I was like showing them as I was doing it. And we have made the conclusive decision that something is wrong with like the dust in my PC because it's way too dark and way too like sticky. I thought maybe it's possibly because I like candles a lot, and back in like, you know, when I was living with my parents, I got a gifted sub to somebody. Who is this? Who is this person? Lovely. Who are you? Strange. Do I follow this person? I don't know. I don't follow this person. I don't know who this is. But, you know? Lovely. How kind. Strange. Sorry, I'm sorry. I got a notification. I'm like, I don't recognize that name at all. Interesting. How lovely. Anyway. As I was saying, I used to light a lot of candles in my apartment with my parents, and that might be why, because maybe it's close to the candles, and it has like a weird, like the soot residue. Maybe, I don't know though. It was strange. It's very very weird because it's not like typical dust. It's like I don't know. So maybe that's what happened. But at least now it's cleaned, and hopefully a little better than it used to be. Focusing little creature on making the thing. Water. Thank you for the water. I will hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone hydrate. I'll get some tea, coffee, some hydrate. Please take care of yourself. It's important. Hydration important. So I'm trying to make sure that this thing is like placed in the right place, but it's kind of like my camera's a bit weird. Yeah. There's a new Guilty Gear Strive character that came out recently, and she has a little bunny companion, and I think it's very cute. I love bunny creature. That's how it looks, kind of. Like here? That happens to me once every while. I think Twitch just picks a random person for non-specific gift sub sometimes. I guess so. Why not? Very surprised. I've never gotten one of those like that before, though. It's very new to me. How kind though. Gifted subs. How sweet. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but at least my PC's cleaned. I also updated my BIOS. Sky Banui TV. So true. Sky Banui. That's me. Honestly, sometimes I think about changing my name to a different kind of bunny name so that I could at least have like the minus the TV. I don't like having it here, but just Sky Bonnie is taken by someone who, I guess, every 6 months logs into their account for whatever reason. They log into their Twitch account, and I have to accept that they will never let me have my name, which is so mean. I would love for them to not exist, but for whatever reason, they're there. So, Angel Bunny, that's so true, but non-specific. It's too non-specific. Branding, you know? I gotta have an easy and specific name that's quick and simple for branding reasons. Just sounds like myself, just because I'm the kind of person who thinks about it. Like, short and sweet names are much better. In my opinion, like, the shorter and easier your name is to remember for like a streamer or for anything, the better it is for you, because, you know, if you're trying to make stuff or whatever, you want a name that's quick. So I have to keep it short. Sky Bonnie is, like, fine. I don't know, I'm like, fine. I never, like... When I picked out the name to use for streaming, I didn't really think about, like, everything, but... Currently have one like that. They have some very fun emotes, to be honest. Oh, fun! How cute. Cute little emotes. The little super blush one is funny. It's very cute. How cute. Yeah. I still gotta make a hi emote. I haven't done that yet. I need to. At some point I gotta do it so that I can, have a little cute waving hi emote. Either one that's, like, normal for, like an animated one, or one that's just, like, a stationary emote. I really like the is for you one. Yeah, it's cute. It's silly. Very, very silly. Good emotes. I gotta make new emotes soon, just in general, too. These are, like, much bigger arms here. They're, like, much wider. Like that, kind of? Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, so I'm sorry if I sound... I know I apologized earlier, but I'm just, like, I'm very cognizant of it. I'm a little bit sleepy. I probably should have had more food, and also probably shouldn't have laid down. I wasn't sleeping or anything, but I was, sitting on my sofa, and that makes me sleepy. Because I do that a lot whenever I'm whenever I go to bed, I lay down on my sofa for a little bit and scroll on my phone. For a tiny bit before I lay down to go to bed for real. Because my therapist is like, oh, you shouldn't use your phone in bed and you should only be using it, like, outside of your bedroom. And I'm like, okay. So I try really hard to not use my phone in my bedroom, but that does mean that I end up, like, kind of now associating sleepy times with my sofa. Because I'm laying down in my sofa before I go to bed. So, you know. Kind of helpful, but kind of hurtful at the same time. Music sounds kind of loud? Can't tell. I'll make it a tiny bit quieter. Ever so slightly quieter. Also, I'm too short here. A little bit higher. Where is my Spotify? Tiny bit quieter. That should be better. Hopefully? I don't know. I don't know if anyone else can notice it but me, but I do. Welcome in, Lucian. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope your day is going well. Hi. Hi, hi. How goes it? How's your Friday? I think I asked everybody how their Friday is going, but hope everyone's Friday has been well as well. My day consisted of cleaning a PC out for 2 hours? From around about, like 2:30 to like 4 o'clock, basically. Oh, ads right now. Oh no, thank you for checking in though, by the way. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. What's it called? I was talking to my friends while I was doing my PC stuff, right, as I mentioned. And, we were talking about, like, being introvert and extroverted. Because, so, there's, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain how I feel about myself in terms of being introverted or extroverted because I like to be around people, but like if there's too many people, I'm very easily like I get very easily tired. So I don't know. I feel like it's hard to just like box people into one or the other a lot of times. And I mean, to be fair, I guess like no one really uses them to be like a strict guideline of like, okay, this is what you are fully or anything. But it's still kind of hard for me to be like, yeah, that's what I am 100% or anything. I feel like I fluctuate kind of depending on the people I'm around, which might make me maybe more inherently introverted in nature if it's very dependent on the people that I spend time with. But it's interesting to think about like, because I think also like back in the day, introverted and extroverted were very like strict like guidelines of like, oh, you are like, you like being around people and then you don't like being around people. And I feel like I like to be around people, but I'm not very good at interacting with people all the time. Like I get very tired quickly. So it's like, I don't know if I would consider myself introverted inherently, but also at the same time, you know, I get energy from being around people. If I'm in like a cafe or whatever like that, then I feel like I get more energy from that. So looking at region to figure out what to use the 10% on, I saw the currently unavailable 3K package. Goodness, I don't know about those at all in the future. Like the VTuber stuff that I like, the package thing is like, I don't know. So like a long time ago, I had the idea of doing VTuber packages for people because like I do like, you know, I do everything for myself as well. So it's like, oh, I could do them for other people as well. But it's so much effort. Like that would be so tough because I would also have to close my commissions for that entire month because that would just be like, okay, I focus on making this thing for that month. So it's kind of hard. I don't know. I thought about it. I don't know. It's like it's a possible concept, but it's also like I need to like really hash out the details for it before it actually becomes a real thing. I get lonely if I'm all by myself, but sometimes spending time around anyone who isn't a close friend is exhausting. Yeah. That's how I feel a lot of times, where I'm like, I just am... I don't know, it's very few people that I feel very comfortable around being for more than like a little bit. But... it's... I don't know. It's tough. And obviously, I think, again, like, describing someone as one or the other is kind of hard, because, like, not anyone's gonna be, like, 100% this way or 100% that way, you know? So it's kind of, like... difficult to box myself in and be like, oh, I'm like this or I'm like this. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like a mixture of a lot of like different parts of being a extrovert and introvert. It's such a big commitment. Yeah, it's a very big commitment to do any kind of like VTuber modeling things as well as other stuff. Although I've been trying to... Hello, friend. Sis, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you for following. How you doing today? Hope your Friday's going well. Welcome. Pokemon drawings? Yeah! We've got... these guys are from, like, the last couple of streams we've been doing. So right now we're working on Hitmonchan? How's it going, Francis? How's your day? Having a good Friday? What else was I gonna say? Hold on. Introvert, extrovert, commission stuff. Oh! So I want to start modding a little bit, maybe. Right? But the idea of modding is, like, scary, because I don't know what would have to, like... Because, like, okay, I know how to 3D model, right? But I don't know how to do anything else. So I'm like, do I have to go, like, figure out how Unity works? Do I have to figure out, like, a gaming engine to be able to mod in something? Like, what is the commitment that I'd have to get into if I'm doing this? Because I wanted to maybe do, like, a deadlock mod or something for myself, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this works. It's like I have to figure it out. My day's been great, but what about everyone else Friday here? I've been good. My Friday's been nice. I'm glad your Friday's been great, though. That's good. I cleaned up my PC a little bit. Oh, yeah. I updated my BIOS. That was, I think last updated in 2021 or 2022. So that's nice. At least I got that update done. Because that was important to do at some point. So that's cool. Updated my NVIDIA drivers as well. So a lot of things hopefully can run better now. Because, like... I run Deadlock on the lowest settings possible, and sometimes it still kind of kills itself. And I'm like, there's no way that like my PC that has a 3080 Ti is like killing itself for this. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, updating it helps it, but I don't know. We'll hope. We'll hope. And cleaning out everything also hopefully makes it better too, because it was definitely running on like, it was for sure overheating all the time. Also, hi for it. How's it going? Welcome. If I'm at a social gathering, I'll dip out early, but if I'm hanging out with the best friend, I'll stay as late as they do. Yeah. It's very much like, it's very, what's the word? Dependent on the people for me as well. Like, some people I can really enjoy being around until like the late hours of the night. Some people I'm like, I need you to get out of my house by 10 o'clock. Please let me be alone. And I, again, will tell my friends that information. Like, hey, can we please like end this hangout at this time? Because I'm tired now. But there are some people who I'm like, I can stay up until like 2 a.m. on the phone with and calling and talking to them the entire time. My GPU broke down last week. I missed playing games. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Are you able to get it fixed soon, or...? Deadlock is also just in active development. It crashes sometimes. Well, no, that part is fine. Like, I understand it crashes sometimes, but I mean, like, I can't play it on a higher setting, which I feel like should not be the case for as big of a GPU that I have. So, I'm more like, it's not the crashes that I'm inherently concerned about. It's more the fact that I should be able to run it on a higher setting without it being, like, upset at me. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah. Speaking of that, hopefully I can learn how to mod. That'd be nice. If I can learn how to mod in my own models, that'd be awesome. I just don't know how that works. I'm gonna get it fixed tomorrow on the weekends. Oh, that's good. Yippee! That's good. I'm glad to hear that then. Hopefully all works out. That's good. Yeah, what's it called? I would like to learn how to mod into the game. We'll see though. Because it depends on the commitment that I'm gonna have to be making to do it. Like, if it's gonna be really difficult to have to, like, I'll have to learn a bunch of things for it, then I might not be able to do it. But if it's just, like, a simple, like, oh, you replace the model with this, and they have the in-game animations in there. The thing is that, like, when in university, I almost majored. Also, let me change my model's movement, because I don't like how much I'm moving back and forth. Give me a second. Where is it? This one? Yeah, I think it's on this one. Yeah, okay, there we go. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was going to be in university a game design major. I was gonna major in game design, gonna learn about Unity and Unreal and everything that. Unfortunately, my university's game design courses were really bad. They didn't really invest any time into it, and it was a very new major. So I was like, instead of doing that, I'll just do graphic design. So I didn't really get the chance to learn anything about game design stuff. From what I can imagine, I think vaguely it's not the modeling's responsibility for the animations. It's based on, I think the rigging for things? I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If I learn how to do it, then yippee. If not, whatever. People who know how to mod stuff are much cooler than I am, though. I'm very envious of that ability. Deadlock was running fine for a little while in high graphics, but after I got a huge frame drop in the middle of the team fight, I've turned the graphics down just to be safe. Yeah, that's a very good assumption to make, I would say. I understand that. I'm going to, I think, push this down a tiny bit. Like a small, tiny bit. Yeah, that feels a bit better. Okay. I think that looks good. Fix little elbows here and there. Ah, goodness. Alright. Yeah. Holding little flowers. A little flower crown. I think it's cute. Very, very cute and silly, I think. I was looking at 3080. I'd have to double check. No worries. Hi, Chiching. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah. Yeah, mine's a 3080, I believe TI that I got in 2022, I think? I think I got all my PC parts in 2022 or 2021, vaguely around that area. And they all run... I mean, like, my computer, I think, is pretty good. Like, I don't have an issue with it. I don't feel like I need to update it or anything. I think the only thing that I would consider updating would be maybe getting some more, like, space? Like, storage? Possibly, perchance? But if not that, then I don't think I need anything else really important. Goodness. Whee. God, I am so tired today. I think I need more, like, food in my system. Oh my god, being an adult is such a pain. I do need to eat, I need to feed myself a bit more. I was gonna order food today, but I have this, like, weird aversion to ordering food. I don't know, I didn't grow up ordering food a lot. Like, my parents didn't order food a lot. We never, like, ate out like that. I just have a very, very strange, like, hold up towards spending money on like ordering on like food getting delivered. And I think it's really funny because like I would say like maybe 10 years ago, ordering food wasn't super common, I would say. Like I think the most people would order would be Chinese food a lot in the US. But I don't think ordering food became as prevalent as it did until like, the past couple like decade when like Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub became a thing and people started like getting food delivered to them like that. And I guess also COVID too for sure. But I still have it very much ingrained in my brain where like delivery and like stuff that is like for like specific occasions where like okay I'm gonna get food for like a like for friends or like a party or a get together. So I have a very hard time like easily ordering food. I'm always like it's just like kind of not worth it for me. But I don't know, maybe I should get into maybe occasionally ordering more food for myself if I know I'm not gonna make anything to eat and I need to eat something, you know? So hard though. So hardwired. Like a lot of habits I have as a child or as like a, you know, things that I grew up with very much doing as a teen or whatever, I have a very hard time letting go now as an adult with like free will. I just like, I'm like, no, Sky, you don't need to order food. You can just like make food or just suffer for like the next couple hours. But also I think it's because like my family, my sister, is like she has like pretty bad allergies when we were younger, especially. So I think part of that too is like my parents didn't want to like worry about allergies, like, you know, her having a reaction to food or whatever. So oftentimes we just wouldn't order anything at all for her because we have to make sure she can eat something at home. So that might also be it where I'm just like so used to that type of thing where I'm like, no, don't need to. But I guess ordering food is better than not eating anything too, which is my go-to habit, which is, you know, not good. Okay. I wonder if this guy's like anyone's favorite Pokemon. Nothing against him. He's fine. He's cute. But I feel like it's kind of like just a creature, you know? I'm sure people out there love him though. For sure. Surely. Goodness. Yeah, he's cute. I like him. Not enough that I'm like, he'd be a top 5 or a top 10 really, but he's silly. Oh, my phone. Let me turn my phone off. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. I felt so bad. My dad and my mom were texting me like, oh, I love you and whatever in our family group chat, but I was busy cleaning out my PC and like, I don't have time to respond to these messages. I felt really bad after I noticed them, like, they were there for a while. It's so funny because I feel like it's weird being like an adult child, like how do I say, being an adult and like thinking about your relationship with your family as you get older. Because when I was younger, it was such a different dynamic and like just energy between my parents and I. And then as you get older, obviously like the vibe kind of shifts, and I guess like responsibility shifts and like everything about it kind of isn't the way that it normally would be. And I feel like I still haven't really gotten used to that as I've gotten older. I feel like I haven't really been able to like fully adapt to like my parents being the way they are now. Where they're just like, I don't know, so much more chill about stuff. Like obviously they still kind of bug me here and there about like what I'm doing with people and everything like that, but like overall they're much more calm about things than they used to be. Which is really, really difficult to like kind of like get used to when you're used to your parents kind of being a bit more overbearing. But I don't know. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, how's that looking? I think it's pretty cute. Let me give him a little blush properly on the eyes. Or by the little cheeks. That's too dark. Sorry, too light. Whee! There he is. Oh, that's so cute! Yippee! That's nice. I feel like we've gotten better at me like being able to finish these guys in 30 minutes. So like that means that like every stream I should get around about 6 of them done. What is 1000? Hold on, wait. Okay, so it's 1025 minus 47, right? And then divide that by 6. Okay, so we have 163 streams left of this specific thing, which is like forever. That's like forever. So that's cool. That's a full party every stream. You're right, it's a full party every stream. We're gonna be doing this forever, guys. Letting you know. 1 million years of me doing this. Hi Shinigami, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Also, hi Rex. Alrighty. Who's our next guy to do? Let's see. 397. What is 397? Let's see. Oh! Oh, thank you for the head pet. Thank you, thank you. Saravia? Saravia. A bird. Bird. Do you guys know that bird that goes a huevo? I love that bird. Huevo. He's so silly. I like that bird a lot. I think he's like a part... What is his name? Hold on. Like a William Tart... This thing. This word. He's this bird. This bird. Willow something. Don't know how to say that name properly, but he goes a huevo, and I love him so much. He's like a real-life Pokemon. Also, hello. Welcome in. You're following Little Plushed. Plushed? Welcome. Hi. Also, hello, Noir. How's it going? How's it going, Noir? A huevo. He's so cool. I love him. Thank you for the head pat as well. Welcome. A huevo. He's so silly. I love bird. Bird creatures are funny. I don't know if I would, again, I think we talked about this last stream. I don't think I would ever own a bird, but birds are funny to me. This guy looks so serious. What's his deal? What's your whole thing, guy? Little creature. A little beanbag. Okay. He's so serious. Also, I don't like this little hair tuft that he's got going on, but I will draw it because he has it. What do I do to you? What do I turn you into? He looks angry. I'm gonna make him angrier. I'm gonna make him like angry when you like want to cry kind of anger. You know what I mean? When you get so angry that you want to cry. I'll use that to him because I don't know, why not? I just feel like I get that energy from him. That happens to me a lot though. I'm a very I'm not a very emotional person, I think. I don't know. My therapist tells me that I'm not super emotional. I just react to emotions like as anybody would, but I feel like I've been told that I'm very emotional. So my brain is like, I'm an emotional person, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm easier to cry in general. And so I find it oftentimes that whenever I'm like super angry sometimes and I feel like I'm not being listened to, I can't like really control my feelings very well and I'll just end up crying. And that happens a lot to me with when I was younger with my family, where I'd be like so frustrated with them not listening to me that I would start crying because I'm like I can't like get my thoughts across and no one's listening to me about them and no one's understanding me about them. So then I would just like, you know, frustration I think is really easy for me to get to if I'm like trying to explain my point and someone's like not listening to me about it, and like, okay, well I'm just like, I don't know how else to do it, you know, like I just get so like built up on emotion that it ends up being like I just start crying. I try not to though, because I know it's kind of hard to have a constructive conversation when someone's like sobbing. So I try my best to be like somewhat eloquent when I'm upset about things, but it's a little bit tough sometimes. Sometimes you have a hard time with like voicing your thoughts properly without like getting very emotional in them. I wish I was someone who was a bit more like logically inclined / like level-headed, I suppose. I'm pretty good with like being what's it called? Like reacting to stressful environments or like very like high stress or high stakes situation. I'm good with handling those things. But I have a hard time, I think, with like voicing opinions or like voicing my thoughts on something without being like very emotional about it. So like when it doesn't have to come to me about something, I feel like I can manage talking about something much more like straight face and properly. But when it's to do with my emotions or myself, I feel like I get more built up, I suppose, I guess. Drawing a bird facing forward is kind of a weird concept. Like, that's where your eyes would be, and then this is your beak. I love looking at animals facing forward, though. Have you seen, like, a shoebill? Those things are so funny when they face forward. Shoebills are really weird, though. Those are, like, the most, like, evident dinosaur creature I've ever seen in my life, and they kind of freak me out very vaguely, but still kind of cool. Vaguely kind of a cool creature. That and the... Oh, what are they called? There's that bird, or that, like, yeah, it's a bird that looks like tree bark. A huevo. A huevo. what is it called? Potus? This bird is so freaky. Can I show you guys this bird? He's horrifying. I'm so sorry to do this to you, but this bird is terrifying and I want to show it to you so you guys know how he looks. This thing is like so freaking scary. I don't love him. I don't love him. I'll be like, I find him terrifying. You love them? They're so scary. Why do you like them? Can I ask in the kindest way possible why? Why do you love them? They're so scary. That thing is so, I don't know. That bird has no thoughts in its head. I mean, yeah, but like he's scary. Those beady freaking eyes. I can't do that. I don't know. That's like such a like an alarming image to me. They make neat sounds and apparently it has a way to see while their eyes are technically closed. Oh, even freakier. Does scary equal undeserving of love? What a serious question. No. But it does from me. A little bit. It's deserving of love to somebody else, surely. The Bigfoot of birds? Yeah, he's freaky. He's deserving of love from somebody else, but not from me. Scary creature. I mean, to be fair, fear and what's it called? Like a lot of things are scary that also feel like they have like a sense of reverence towards them? Question mark? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like blue whales are terrifying to me as a concept because they're very big and scary and like large and terrifying to think about. Like to make eye contact with like a blue whale or a humpback whale would be terrifying to me. But they're also like very majestic and crazy creatures. So like I don't know. I think love is a hard thing to be like. They just are like things that deserve respect. Scary things deserve respect. A lot of things deserve respect, obviously, but you know what I mean? In my brain. Look, my favorite animals are sloths and platypus. The latter is a freak of nature, said affectionately, and the patoot is a right up my potu is right up sure, is right up my alley. I mean, fair. He's like angry. How do I make him look angrier? Potu. But yeah, that's fair. Big scary creatures. Yeah, I can't do the scarier animals when it comes to like liking them, because I mean like obviously I find interest in a lot of like monsters and dinosaurs and things like that in general. Like bigger, scarier things are interesting to learn about, but this is scary. I'm easily startled and easily frightened. Those guys are a little bit, you know, they got a lot going on for them, and I'm simply just not the girl for them, and that's okay. I kind of wish animals... Hello, Ms. Bunny. Hello, how's it going? I kind of wish animals were like Pokemon in the sense that people like knew a lot about... like, I wish people had access to more information about more different type of animals, and then that every animal would have like a... you know, would be loved by one person. You know what I mean? Because like, the whole thing how like every Pokemon has someone who's like their favorite, like their #1 fan. I hope every animal has a #1 fan somewhere. I hope they all have one creature that they like, you know, someone's out there buying everything. He is meant to be looking menacingly. He's supposed to be angry looking. I need him to be like really mad for whatever reason. I don't know, for funsies. I like putting animals in situations, I guess. How do I draw this little wing? I don't know how to do it. It's like a circle and then it's like a little like back thingy. Maybe I should go like that? No, maybe like that is fine. Because if you twist this wing to the side, and then it'd be like this, and then yeah, it would be going back like that. Enjoy your lurk, enjoy your lurk. How's it going, Reburu? How's your day been? It's early for you, so how's your morning been, I suppose, rather? No one tells you how scary it is to update your BIOS. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so terrified I was gonna brick my computer by accident when I was doing it. because I've never had to update my bios. I'm okay. Not that I never had to. I just never did it. I never updated my bios because I was like, it's fine. Everything's fine. I don't need to worry about my drivers or anything. But then I was like, you know what? It's been like 1 million years since I've done it, so maybe I should do it. But it's so scary. I don't know. I don't want to break anything, so I'm always like super nervous of it. And then where does the tail go? We'll make the tail go out this way. Sure, why not? This is such a silly little creature that I'm drawing right now. This is so funny. He is so menacing. You gotta look angry, little guy. Become angry. Where is your rage? Rise. Oh, I deleted League of Legends off my computer, guys. I don't even know how I had it on there. I mean, to be fair, I had it because I had the League client for playing TFT. But I was like, damn, I don't play this. I don't even play TFT anymore that much. Although I know there's a new set that came out for TFT, and I don't know if I will play it or not. But, if I want to play it again, I'll just re-download it, but I don't think I will for right now. My life has been too consumed by Deadlock, and I don't really think I have the desire to play another game at this exact moment. So, I think it's fine if I have it off my computer. I don't really need it. I will make this actually a fully... What's it called? Symmetrical bird right now. No, be straight. Because these faces are very symmetrical, so it's fine just to do it this way. This song is so creepy sounding. Music box, very energy. How do I draw a little bird nose? Little bird beak. He's so menacing. Also, there's like way too thin lines for this, and I feel like I should maybe go a little bit bigger for the brush size. Let's do 20. I often think about maybe making like... It would be fun to start like a horror... what's it called? Like series in my art? I would like to do more scary things like as an artist, because I think it's very fun, and it's a very like... I don't know, a very forgiving slash... range slash like expressive thing to do. Horror is very easy to be like unique and stuff, you know what I mean? Like cute stuff are cute and I love cute things, but also doing horror like art gives you so much more freedom in what you do, because it doesn't have to be inherently seen as cute or like, you know, attractive or cozy or whatever, because if it makes you uncomfortable, it's probably a better art piece for that reason in terms of being a horror piece. So I do like, I don't know, I kind of think about like, it would be kind of fun. My friends and I at one point wanted to work on making like a horror game for a game jam. We never did it because of timing and everything, but I think about like it'd be kind of fun to do it. Would be kind of neat to make a little like horror game, but I don't know. Still, like even the idea of like making anything like within the gaming world is like, it's just like so much work and effort that it's really hard to put time towards that type of thing. Game development is like, if you're an indie person, is a lot of like passion project situation where like you have to like desperately really want to be doing it for it to be done in like any kind of timely manner. Also, I'm trying to make his face a little bit tinier because he's a little bit too big faced. So I need this to be like kind of together like there, maybe? Like smaller beak and then like that, maybe? Hello, my love. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hopefully D&D's going well. D&D time, yay! Have fun at D&D, my love. D&D. I haven't played D&D with my friends in a minute. Hopefully... Oh, you know, I was thinking about, so like... I posted on this on Twitter, but I want to do Artist Alley stuff in general in like the future. And I was thinking like, I could really enjoy like making fun little D&D art stuff. Like, I don't know, like silly little like relatable moments in playing D&D or whatever. So I might try to make a couple little silly stickers or keychains or whatever, or prints or something. But I don't know. I was talking to my friend Day earlier about how I've mentioned on stream too, my one gripe with VTuber merchandise is that they feel like they're unmarketable to anybody else. And I feel like if I were to make like any merch, I would want it to be able to be like for anybody. So like same with like D&D things, I feel like that's like a pretty open, large audience and market that you could make merchandise for. So I don't know, maybe D&D, yeah, D&D. Make little silly things for D&D. I have to think about like what I would want to make in terms of like the like merch stuff or funny stuff, but I don't know. I think about it. Been thinking about it a lot more than I have in the past, honestly. I have a new game starting tomorrow. I'm excited. Oh, fun! That's exciting. I hope it goes well. Is it with like new people, or is this just like a new campaign, but with the same people that you normally play with? That sounds really exciting, though. I kind of want to, there's, oh, sorry, I'm trying to think. I want to get more involved in the local, like, TTRPG scene in my area, because there definitely is one that's, like, in the downtown area of where I live. And they do, like, they have, like, a board game cafe. They do, like, weekly and, like, monthly events for D&D and, like, all these other things. And I'm like, I would be kind of fun to get more involved in the space of, like, you know, meeting new people and stuff. But at the same time, I also don't think I have the upkeep and time to make new in the nicest way possible. I don't know if I have the time and the upkeep to keep making new friends. Like, the two friends that I made recently that are, like, my you know, the girls that I hang out with often, I have a hard time still, like, keeping up with them anyways right now. So I'm like, I don't know if I have the energy to, like, make more friends that I'm gonna have to, like, start, like, scheduling things with in between, you know? And with such a small social battery, I don't want anyone to feel like I don't want to hang out with them or don't want to spend time with them. But I also am like, I also really value my alone time. Like, I really value being able to spend time on myself and, like, do things myself. And so I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel that, yeah, totally understandable. Yeah, it's like, I want to make the space to be, like, meeting new people that like the things I like. But also, I feel like I have a lot of friends right now, which is, like, a crazy thing to say as a person. But, you know, like, it's like, I don't know if I have the desire to upkeep more people in my life than I currently have. Like, I'm very content with the people that I talk to actively and that I see actively. And so, I don't know if I get the, you know, have the energy to meet a bunch of new people constantly. So with new people, this one will be online, so fingers crossed we'll be able to meet some more regularly. Oh, hopefully! That sounds nice! I hope it goes well then. Yeah. I feel like it's kind of a weird thing to be like, I'm good with the amount of friends that I have. But, like, I think it's a very real feeling where it's like, I am one person, and being able to upkeep so many people in my life would be very hard to currently still do. And so, like, I'm good with how many people I currently have to upkeep with right now, you know? Nothing against anyone, obviously. Like, I think if I were to meet people organically somewhere and then I would, like, be friends with them and, like, oh, we're chatting, talking, whatever, and it's fun energy, that's fine. But, like, I'm not going out to I'm not seeking out, like, new friends inherently. Like, I'm not looking to be like, okay, time to make some new people here and there. I like socializing, but sounds so funny. I like socializing on the surface level very much. Like, I love to have, like, a very casual conversation at, like, the grocery store or at the cafe with someone that I don't know that well. It's, like, a very small little, like, chat. I love doing that because I don't have to see them ever again, and I get a little bit of social, like, energy in me, and I'm like, awesome, perfect. If I have to upkeep it, it's like, my energy would drain so fast, but having a very quick conversation with, like, a person at a store is like, yeah, that's fine. That's easy, simple, don't gotta think about anything. Just, you know, very nice. But, yeah. If I were to have to actually, like, actively keep in contact with somebody and make sure that, like, whatever. Also, I feel like I don't want to be a bad friend either is the thing. Like, I could be making a bunch of new friends and then just never talking to them, never hanging out with them. And like, that doesn't feel like very fair or fun for anybody to be just like, okay, cool. I became your friend and now I don't really care at all and we're not gonna do anything. I'm like, that doesn't, like, I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna make a friend, I'd rather be someone that I can actually be like, yeah, let's spend time together, let's do things that, like, you know, I want to be around you and you want to be around me type of thing. I have friends who use VR chat for that type of socializing. That's fair. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. I would not be surprised. Oh, did not know that was there. Yeah, VR chat's funny to me. I never really got behind the craze of it. It's nothing wrong with it inherently. I just never like really was like. I don't know. I feel like I am probably the most, like, offline, online person in terms of being, like, hanging out with people online. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind calling people, I don't mind texting people, but, like, I don't really like to sit in Discord calls with people that often. It is not like a thing that I personally like to do. Like, I'll do people that I'm very close to that I feel very comfortable with, but more often not, I'm not the type of person who wants to sit in a call with somebody or sit and meet someone online, somewhere like that. Like, it feels like it's a bit tiring for me to do that. So I don't like to do that often. Yeah, that's fair. It's mainly a chat room platform. Yeah. It makes sense that it's not for me inherently. I like the idea of having the little cute little like VR chat models. That's fun. But I definitely am someone who's like, once I'm offline, I'm kind of offline and I don't want to like do anything. And so being in like a chat room would be kind of like tiring for me, I think. Probably. I avoid VR chat because of how down bad it is. Yeah, that's like the thing too that I've heard that's a very the very questionable space. And it's like not anyone's fault, I think. It's just a way that some people who like gravitate towards it are that way. Like you know. Yeah, but I've heard it's a very like people be selling stuff online, which I think is so funny on VR chat. No shame to anybody in there, like you do what you gotta do, girls. But like it is really funny to me to be like, I am a stripper, but I'm a stripper on VR chat. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Interesting. I don't know. It's a very unique concept to me. Very, very unique concept to me. Each their own, but yeah, not for me, yeah. Everyone do what they want to do. Nothing wrong with that. I also know, to be fair, that not everything in VR chat's gonna be like that at all. I'm sure that there's a lot of more like, you know, nice, fun, non-questionable content there. Anyways, how was your day? I cleaned out my PC like crazy today. It's why I'm a little bit tired, because I was for 2 hours like, oh my god, sitting at my PC and taking out everything from the casing and cleaning off all the fans, and it was like, I'm so tired from doing that for like 2 hours straight. Yeah, there's more tamers. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure of it. So I'm a little bit tired. Mildly tired from that. But it's okay. Still having an okay day so far. I got my PC cleaned, which is always important. And then I got it, I updated the BIOS and I updated the, my graphics card driver as well. That's good, yeah. It should be running better now, hopefully. Fingers crossed doesn't combust itself for no reason. Because that would suck. But we'll see. My PC has been like... So the thing is, the reason I was doing it is because, recently my PC takes forever to load up, which is kind of like a new thing. Like, it never took this long to boot up before in the past. So I was like, this is weird and strange, and I would like to figure out what's going on with it. So I figured I would just clean out the fans and I would clean out everything. And I don't know if it's gotten any better, but gotta get my daily. Yeah, gotta get your star. But I'm gonna hope that it's maybe a little bit better than it used to be. I don't know. Might be wishful thinking on my end, but... I sometimes have to avoid stuff for that kind of reason. Sometimes it's too much of a concept to be seeing people, or in this case, character models going that and so attractive. Yeah. Yeah, so true. So true. That's fair. It's funny, I don't really consume a lot of like... Well, okay, I mean, there's a very obvious reason why I don't. But, I don't really consume a lot of like that type of content at all, or see that type of things in my life as all, like, really? As like just like in my life now. Obviously when I was a bit like younger as well, I used to see a lot more, but now I don't really like, I don't know. Don't pay attention or look for it or, you know, hunt for it down or anything. He looks so angry, but I need him to look angrier a little bit more. Stuff like what? Like, I don't know. I like, so like back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of like, boyfriend, like ASMR, like that type of stuff, where like I don't like go to obtain, like I don't look for the fan servicey or anything like that anymore. Like a lot of my like Oshis for like streaming now are like a bit more on the opposite end, where they kind of just like, they don't not, obviously like every kind of VTuber will to an extent have some more, like, you know, romancy energy, but like I kind of the people that I watch nowadays have been much more like just like not in that realm of stuff. They kind of go for more I guess like friendshipy vibe for their viewership. Do you think he looks angry enough? I hope he looks angry enough. I'm gonna make him wiggle in with anger. He's so mad. And then like, is there something else I can do to make him look angrier? I mean, for me, I just been like attract people, not fan service. I see, I see. That is also fair. Very, very fair. Can I make you look any angrier? Is there a way? Oh, you know what I could do? I could give you like a little... You have red in your eyes. You're angry. He looks so mad. This is like an alpha Pokemon situation here. He's so angry. Full of anger. Cannot contain himself. Tiny bird that is so mad. He's so silly, actually. I like this one. He's cute. Bum, bum, bum. 548. What is that one? 548. Petal! Aww! You're so cute! You are 1 apple tall! Aww! Petil? Whatever? I don't know how to say his name, but he's so cute! 1 apple tall. 1 little baby tall. You are so adorable. Guys, I forgot. Did you guys see the Sykkuno stuff that came out? Is anyone aware of what I'm talking about? Is anyone else unfortunately very online today? Does anyone else know about it? Wait. Goodness. I know about what? Sykkuno? The information that came out about him today? Nope. Okay. So, a little rundown about what happened was that, so one VTuber came out to light about how Sykkuno apparently... But I'm relatively clueless, so that's unsurprising. No, it's fine. Sometimes it's good to be clueless, honestly, but... So, Sykkuno, it came out that he had been basically like a serial cheater. And had a girlfriend from like 2021 till now where, like... They were dating, they've been living together, and he had apparently been like talking to a bunch of girls, and like flirting with them and buying them things and sending them things and asking them to hook up and see him, and the entire time pretending that he's never had a girlfriend ever in his life. So that's insane to me. Not to be that type of person, but for a very long time, I felt like he was just kind of like, for sure, putting on a persona of like being the super sweet, kind of like, you know, clueless kind of guy. Because I was like, there's no way that this guy is the way this actually is at all. Like, that's just not possible. But it is really unfortunate to hear, like, he basically had been, like, doing this to, like, a bunch of, like, smaller streamers, a bunch of VTubers, and had been, like, flirting with them a lot, and, like, trying to get them to send them photos, and, like, everything, and I'm like, that's crazy. But, yeah, I feel really bad about it, because it's just, like, I know a lot of people looked up to him, so it must, like, be very, like, unfair and jarring to feel like, to, like, learn this information. It's never fun to, like, know someone's, like, very untrustworthy and, like, you know, that they did something so, like, awful to so many people. So crazy. It's just, like, entire time. So I feel like no one, like, it's so weird to say it, but, like, it's really bad to trust anyone that you don't really know super well personally. Like, I think that it's hard, obviously, when you like somebody, right? Like, the people who talk to him, and, I'm sure you, like, you know, are taken away by his, like, oh, he's, like, a bigger streamer or whatever. It's so hard to like be able to get out of that mindset for people to like take advantage of you. It's very, very unfortunate. It's very easy to be taken advantage of when, like, you know, a lot of things are at to play for it. But I hope everyone who is involved is able to, you know, say what they need to say about it and can move on and heal from it. Because I'm sure, like, not talking about it for the past, like, you know, however many years can add a lot to someone's, like, mental state about it, too. So I hope that, like, now that people are able to actually, like, speak about it, I hope that they're able to, you know, make peace with it. And he, you know, in the nice way possible, gets very deplatformed for everything. So since anyone can be anyone on the internet, yeah, like, it's never good to trust literally anybody. I hope that people are able to heal and get some peace. That sucks, yeah. It's just unfortunate. I just kind of knew that his energy was not real. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you can tell when someone feels that they're very fake and you just can't put your finger on it. I feel like I trust my intuition quite heavily when it comes to people a lot of times, because I normally, at least in my opinion, I can tell when someone's like a certain type of person. And I don't know, I'm not like quick to judge, but I'm also like, I am quick to be, what's the word? Not spectacle, what is the word? Speculative? I am quick to not like commit to an idea of somebody, you know what I mean? Like, if they're presenting me an idea of themselves, I'm not gonna fully believe them until I actually do believe them, you know? So like, if someone is like presenting themselves to be like a very nice person, but I get a bad energy, skeptical, yeah, I'm very quick to be skeptical, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be like a jerk to someone right off the bat, but if I feel like they have like negative energy and negative vibes that I just don't agree with, I will keep that in the back of my mind and be like, okay, I know this about this person, I'm just gonna keep my distance from them, and like, I know what I'm about and everything. But, yeah. Do I want a little cute little happy face? That's kind of cute, I think, right? He's dancing. That's also a reason that I try not to let myself be alone at like anime conventions, etc. Because that type of event attracts the exact type of person I tend to be most attracted to. I get so lonely and depressed being surrounded by so many people I wish I could talk to and get to know when I don't have a friend with me. Ah, fair. Interesting. Is it inherently negative for you to be around people? But like, do you mean that you get like sad that like you want to talk to them and you can't? So that you, in order to avoid feeling that feeling, you have someone with you because it makes you feel like you don't have that like desire to like interact with people and have the inability to do so? Question mark. Because I feel like wouldn't that be a good thing? Be like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of people that you'd want to talk to and hang out with, and like it's a good space for it to be that way. I think that's correct. Yeah. Okay. So like, you are aware for yourself that you have a hard time being able to like talk to someone that you find like attractive, that are maybe in the same interest as you are, and so in order to avoid feeling upset about that, you just need people around you. That's a fair concept. I think that's reasonable. I get that. I don't think I fully am able to like sympathize with that fully. Sorry, empathize with it, but I think I can understand where you're coming from. Freedom, hello, how's it going, Forrest? Welcome. How was your Friday? But yeah, so it's kind of like why I tend to be very like questionable about other people when I like meet them, and if I don't like their energy right off the bat, I'm like, okay, we're gonna put this in the back of our mind, Sky. We're gonna make sure that we remember this person might be kind of weird. And oftentimes, not to toot my own horn or anything, I tend to be right about this type of people. Where like if I get that energy right off the bat meeting them, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna flop into a pile of pillows and blankets and just rest and just nest. So true. I mean, you can if you want to. You have freedom. Free will to be whatever you want and do whatever you want in this time. I wish to be potato. So true. I feel that. Sometimes wish for relaxation time and become not real creature. Very much understandable. I feel that right now, honestly, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. It's my vibe right now. I'm a little sleepy creature. Sleep a little bit newy. Oh my god, this is giving me a hard time to lie. Hold on. Small potato, yeah. Small little creature. Me when I'm a tiny little thing. I wish I was pocket-sized, because imagine being able to be taken anywhere with somebody else. Like, I could just, like, hang out in someone's pocket and be like, okay, cool, I'm here now. And do my own thing, you know? I just want to be a little creature. Oh my god, this little face is, like, killing me for some reason. My goodness. Can I get this line here done properly? Kind of. There's like a little weird shape for the head. For this little guy. Is it because I'm making his head too small? Maybe I should make it... Sorry, it's too big, maybe? Maybe I make your face a little bit smaller. Like that? Maybe a little better. Perhaps. It's always unfortunate that people who are big creators are never good people. You know what I mean? It's so rare that someone's a good person when they get to a point of fame or whatever. I don't know. There's like this saying or this concept where like no one gets to be famous or gets to have a lot of money in an ethical and good way. You know what I mean? Like you have to be a little bit of like a very selfish kind of prick to get to that point in your life. And like probably like there's like, obviously the people out there who are you know, famous for whatever reason in a good way and they're good people, but it's so much more rare that someone who is able to get known and get popular is inherently doing it in a good and kind way. No one becomes a billionaire without causing the suffering of others. Yeah. Same in like in any kind of aspect, like money and like being a content creator. Like a lot of people just kind of suck because you have to be a kind of person to push yourself in that way. And not care about others in a certain way, you know what I mean? Like, I would say that to how do I say it? Because, like, you have to kind of be very selfish to do content creation to a point where it works. You know? You have to be kind of, like, a very much a selfish person who's able to focus on their own gains in their own life. And that does mean that I feel like a lot of people who are able to get successful, quote-unquote, in that area, in that sphere, are probably, like, not the kindest people ever all the time. And I mean this like more so nowadays. Back in the day, I would say when like content creation and making YouTube videos and making content was a lot more like about the thing you were making and not so much about the tactics you were using to make them, as in like the algorithm and connections and networking. People who got famous and well known online were people who had passion for it and who had the time and dedication and desires to do it. Where nowadays, if you have the money and the right connections, the right people, and everything, you can get anything done for you, so... You'd be able to listen to the wants and needs of others to be that rich. Also true, yes, correct. Yes. Anyways. Obviously, I think that there are people out there who are able to get famous and get to a point in their life where it's not inherently, like, you know, there's always, like, you know, good people and everything, but... I'm just quick to be skeptical of people when it comes to being like very well known or famous. I don't know. It's why like I don't really tend to like put up any kind of VTuber or content creator on a pedestal for anything. Cause like, I don't know. You don't know them, I don't know them. Like I don't really want to be like, I'm supporting this person that I don't actually have any clue about them, like their life or anything, who they are. Like even like Sunny, he's like my I guess my Kamiyoshi. I just like him. But I don't really, like, you know, I don't feel like he can for sure do wrong in life. I think anyone can do wrong in life, and I'm not there to be assuming that they are a perfect person, and that I'm gonna be, like, their ride or die in life, you know? I'm not, like, I'm ride or die for my friends, because I know them as people, but I don't know other people like that, so... That's the mindset I want to have when going into this. I want to be passionate about what things I like, things I make, and hope that people will like what I do, yeah! I hope that works out for you, because that is a very good way to go about it, I think. I think, in my opinion, there's like a... What's it called? There is like a margin where it's like a split of people where it's like people who are able to get connections and make every kind of scummy move in the book to get famous will get famous. And then there's people out there who are really hardworking and do really good work, and I feel like that also will reward them as well. I don't think it's like a, you know, I think that people who work hard can be rewarded, and do what they love doing can be rewarded in that sense. I think both things are possible, and one of them sucks and one of them is great. So, you know, I think it's a good mindset to have. I also want to be able to support myself with the things I do, and I just know I'm going to need help from both the algorithm and others. Yeah. Not nothing wrong with having to play the game, you know what I mean? Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's more so I feel like people who exploit the game, I guess, is how I want to say it. Because playing the game is whatever. You know what you have to do what you gotta do, and that's not a problem. People who, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have like a lot of thoughts on it here and there, just because I feel like I see it here. How do I say this? I feel like I am not a bystander. I feel like I've seen a lot of things in the VTubing sphere and in the content creation sphere as a human being in general that is definitely like, you just, you know, I don't know. It's people are weird sometimes. People are weird. That's all. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what I ever want to do with content creation as a concept. I feel like I want to like, I'm always like split on like, I want to work harder for content creation. And also like, I'm tired and I do commissions as my work. So that's kind of like where my energy goes towards. But I don't know. Sometimes I think about it and I wonder what I'd rather put my energy towards. I'm a very split person when it comes to my desires and my goals. Okay. Cute little creature. I'm actually gonna do this entire thing in this one green color, and then I'll just darken up the, He's so cute! Thank you! Thank you, thank you. I'm trying my best to make him a little cute little creature. I think he's very little silly guy. Thank you for liking him. And his eyes are red, right? I can almost never initiate interaction with strangers. To me, making someone uncomfortable by approaching them is the worst thing that could possibly happen, so I tend to avoid it at all costs, but I'm definitely gotten better at it over time, but it's still really difficult. That's fair. It is kind of hard to approach people though. Like I don't blame you at all for having that kind of difficulty. It's also because like sometimes you never know the person you're gonna approach and how they're gonna take it, and like if they're gonna be like, I don't know, if they're gonna be like accepting or if they're gonna be like kind of judgmental for no reason right off the bat, even if you're being very normal about something. Because I think you can what's it called? Be a very respectful and normal person, and if you just meet the wrong person, they can still be really mean and rude and hurtful to you for any reason and be like, oh wow, whatever. And that can kind of also suck as well, so. Have you done Wooper, Oshawott, or Stuffle yet? I have not. So what I'm doing is I'm picking my Pokemon by a random number generator. So I don't get to pick them, and so a lot of the guys I get to draw are just random guys. And I would love to do the cutie little creature soon, if the number generator is kind to me and cares about me. Oh, whoops. Hopefully it'll give me a cute little creature soon. No though, love to see. Yum 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 yum. Wrong button. Whee. This is a cute little creature. Yeah, no, this guy's very cute. He's very, very cute. This guy's very cute. I might move his eye a little bit closer over here, maybe. He's dancing. Which one have you done if you don't mind me asking? No worries. You can see right down here. I keep them all in a little area. We've done 47, 48, 49. We've done 49 right now. In total. We got this guy that we just did here. He's gonna go over here. I remember which one this one is though. I should. Oh, wow. Thank you for gifting out a sub, Oiler. Thank you. Aw, that's so kind. Thank you. That's so thoughtful, so sweet. Thank you. Enjoy your gifted sub. You can have access to emotes and the what's the word? Ad-free viewing. Thank you for the water. I will hydrate. Thank you. Everyone else hydrate as well. Get some tea, coffee, some hydrate. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Goodness me. Sorry. Please hydrate. I'm gonna get in before the ad break. Aw, how nice. So thoughtful. I don't remember which one this is though. I should. It fits in the cute grass mons I like. It's this guy, that's his name. Little creature guy. But here. So we've gotten all these guys down here. Flower bulb, yeah. We got these guys down here. And then if you take those guys away, then we have all of these guys that we've done as well. So many of them. 1 bajillion guys. It's oddly difficult to say. Yeah, petalil. 1 bajillion guys. 1 bajillion of them. I love them. Yeah, so many of them. There's a little cute Gumi over here sleeping. He's very cute. I like him a lot. This Mew is also really cute. This is probably like one of my favorite ones I've done. That cute, very, very cute Mew. There's Mantin. Also this little, I forgot your name. Oh god. Volcarona? Volcarona? Question mark? Mantike? Yes, Mantike. Yeah, we got a lot of them done. Let's see our next one. Random number generator, go. Bonk. 34. Oh, an early Pokemon. Who is 34? Let's see. Nidoking. Okie dokie. Well, Volcarona. Yeah, Volcarona. This is gonna be an adventure for me to draw. Are you planning to do anything with them with all of them when you're done with them? I don't know. So like a fun idea was to make them into stickers. Am I gonna do that? I don't know. There's a lot of them. And it'd be a lot of stickers to make. But I would think about it. I did consider, like, it'd be kind of fun to do, you know, stickers of every single guy. But nothing right now. I just kind of want to do them. I just want to make cute little guys. And that's, like, all I have planned for them. Sky just does things to do things and have fun drawing little guys. Exactly. To be fair, I started doing this because I kind of wanted to get better at drawing creatures in general. Because I don't really tend to draw a lot of guys. Like, I don't draw animals or creatures that often. So, it was kind of like I wanted to get practice in drawing, you know, creature. So not that I have like much of a plan for them, but I don't know, maybe something. What do I do with you? You are like a unique little guy. You have a very strange face and everything about you. Could we sort them, like in the game and make a poster like their own Pokedex? Oh, that'd be kind of fun. I could do that. New Sky merch, big blanket with all of them on it. Honestly, so true. This is the male version, right? Nidoking is the male version. I'm gonna draw him like this. This is how I'm gonna draw him. I love my wife. Nidoking, yeah, okay. I'm gonna make him like this. Make him really buff? So true. Where's my my brush? What? Okay, there we go. Okay, do I know how to draw this creature? I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out. You got little, like, feetsies over here. You got, like... Nidoking stem. Gotcha. Little hands. Buff equals happy derby man. Yeah, so true. Silly little guy. He's so weird. What are your proportions, little creature? You are like a... What in the world am I looking at? Himbo? Real! Himbo. What am I looking at here? Sorry, I'm like, we have to figure out this little guy's like entire vibe with his body. I mean, I guess to be fair, if I'm gonna give him the little I love my wife thing, it's not gonna be too, I don't have to worry too much about what he's got going on. Never skip leg day, skip some arm workouts. Also true, yeah. He's got some skinny biceps and forearms. Or I guess this little section here, the middle section of your arms, I don't know what that would be called. After your bicep is whatever that, maybe that is your bicep. I don't know, guys. I don't know anatomy. I never took it when I was in school. I have no anatomy classes. I mean, I have like a figure drawing class in my freshman year in university. But that's kind of it. God, you had a face and a half to do. Elbow? Well, I guess it's maybe his elbow. But like, if you're looking at the arm, it's like the second part of the muscle, you know what I mean? But I guess it is his elbow, probably. It's like a ball joint and then like an arm and then whatever. I don't know. You are a weird guy. How am I drawing? Oh god, I need to look at his face on, like his face head. Huh? I gotta look at him face on, front head on. The thin part is that long? Is it not? It looks like it's kind of longer. Oh, I can see. Okay, hold on. I kind of a photo of him going from front on. Head on, apparently applied directly to forehead. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we'll use this one image that I have from this one, what's it called? This card that I'm seeing. Kind of hard to tell. So he's like a little, like, it's like that here. And then it's this here, and then it's like a, okay, so little like shoulder, is it a cauldron or a pauldron thingy, and then like a little like there, and then oh, do you have a good photo of him from front on? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That is helpful. This older drawing of him has him like a lot more stockier than this one you have here. He's a lot more condensed in this picture that I found of him. Condensed creature. Goodness me. So sleepy. Me when I'm a sleepy banooey. Could be yawning all day. Those are pretty card art. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. It's very cute. I wonder what it takes to be a Pokemon card artist. I'm sure it's a lot of work, but I wonder. I wonder like what kind of like requirements they have for them. Because I know they do like those contests where you can like draw and they can like pick the winner for it. So I do wonder. Oh my god, wait, the flavor text on that card is so cute. I recently got into Pokemon cards and got obsessed. So fair. Whenever I go out in the world, I do go to like a little like anime store and I go buy myself a pack of Pokemon cards. Like just one little pack, and it's like my little treat that I give myself every time I leave the house. I'm not like super obsessed with collecting them, but I do like them. I like looking at the little art. I think they're cute. I think they're fun. I like Pokemon card art. They hire very good artists for them. It's very cool. The little tail over here. I have a big tail, actually. I lie. It's like a very long tail. What is your favorite Pokemon? Plushed. What is your favorite Pokemon, Plushed? Also, do you have a name that you want to be called, or do you want me to call you Plushed? What is preferred? Plushed? Question mark? You got one big one here, and then one back over here. And then you get a little face. It's like a little, like, V shape. Okay. Kind of like that, vaguely. What a face you have, little creature. Okay, he's got like the big ears here. I probably should do this also in the same like not gonna lie, look at that card, makes me want to get back into Pokemon TCG Pocket. The Heart app. I don't know. I go by Plush. I'm a teddy bear VTuber. I thought Plush was like genius when I made it, but it's hard to pronounce sometimes. That's fair. I gotcha. Plush. Welcome in, Plush. Thank you for hanging out and talking about Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon? I used to play the Pokemon TCG for a while, and nothing against it, but I felt like I just kind of got like, I don't know. I got tired of doing it. It's like why I don't go well with gacha games. I get tired of dailies. I can't do something every day all the time, you know what I mean? I just couldn't keep it up. I love Wooper and I love Piplup so many. Aw, cute! Wooper and Piplup are good options. Wooper is very cute. Piplup is also very cute. Piplup. You know, I just found out what Piplup's like second evolution name was. You'll find Yahoo find the other stream. Welcome in, Nix. How's it going? Skype is a suspension fan of a bunny. I do. It's so much. You want me to do it every single day? I can't do that. I can absolutely not. I played pretty consistent. Sorry, I played it pretty consistently for a while, and then when my phone broke and I downloaded on my new phone, so it's been like a year or so. Ah, I mean, I guess then it's a good time to get back into it if it's been a year. You get plenty of things to look at and plenty of content to have from a year at least. He's got a big teeth over here and here. I get like obsessed and then I take a little break for a few months. That makes sense. I get that. I feel like I would have to do that myself, where I'm like, I would get into it for a little bit and then I'd be done with it for a while, because I don't know if I could do consistently playing it, you know? I think if you want to get back into getting it, Euler, then I feel like it's not a bad idea. You have some time to play it. As long as you're not going to be gotching it, then I think you're fine. If you're gotching it, then I would say that maybe not a good idea. Maybe. Good, just finished animating 5-second walk cycle and Lord, I'm wiped. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work, honestly. Walk cycles are a pain. I remember I learned how doing them in university. They take a lot of effort, a lot of brain power. Need the good Holy Yowie Bible? Real? Real. So true. I hope you can get some good relaxation and enjoy some good content for yourself. You know, I haven't read fanfiction in a minute. I should get back into doing some. I haven't read any good heated rivalry fanfiction in a while. I just haven't, you know? Every day I play Deadlock, and then I forget that I have to do read or written. I don't write anything. I should. I used to write fanfiction back in the day. I don't anymore. I should get back into writing, though. It would be good for me. I haven't written in a very, very long time, and it would be a good thing for me to like, you know, amp up my vocabulary and my everything like that, but maybe. I'm gonna give you a happier face, actually, because I don't like how serious you look. You need to be happier looking, because we're gonna make you wear I Love My Wife. We should see if we can't find Sky's old fan. No! No! That's from, like, when I was 16 years old. No, that writing probably is abysmal. I still get kudos from it, by the way. If you guys are wondering, I wrote a lot of fanfiction back when I was younger. I used to get a lot of kudos from it, and I get some nowadays, and it stresses me. I'm like, how are you this far back in the content that you're looking at 2016 content? There's no way there isn't enough for you to be reading to go this far back in content online. There's no way. That's like a decade. I used to. It's so bad I'm a terrible writer. Aw, well, you gotta get better somehow. As long as you had fun writing it, that's what matters, you know? As long as you enjoy what you're writing, and no harm in that. Although for me, it's harm. It's always harm if I'm doing it. It's always bad if it's me doing it. It's always bad if it's me doing it. Yum, 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 yum. There's Sky fanfiction out there. Not of me, but of like characters that I liked back in the day. I wrote a lot of fanfiction. I'm not gonna tell you what it is of, because that'll, you know, you can you probably can very easily find it if you find out like characters and whatever from it and the year. So no one gets to know what it's of, but thank you for the care package, Tony. Thank you. I'll take care of myself. Oh, everyone, please hydrate if you're able to, stretch if you're able to, and stretch if you're able to as well. Please take care of yourself. Desperation, I know, Lord, I know as a thirsty reader, God, I read so much help. So true! I've been in the old fandom trenches for a good, read. Fair. Fair. Hi, Lomax, how's it going? Muckam. What clues do you got so far? The biggest clue I've given you that was from 2016. That's the biggest clue you guys have out there for me. I don't even think Tony can give you information. I don't think anyone knows stuff about it, except for like me and my sister, probably. Sister Sky knows stuff about it because obviously she's been my sister, so she's seen me make the fanfictions and everything back in the day. Thank you for the stretch. Everyone's stretch if you're able to as well. Wee. Yeah, just woke up. Good morning. How's your Saturday going for you, Lomex? Been okay? So, too much work to try to dig it up. Yeah, see? Exactly. No one needs to see it. It's fine. The other hint it was on AO3 because you said you get kudos on it. Oh, wow, smart. Look at you go. Boris is like a detective. That's smart. Good job. That's very, very smart. Intelligent. Well, yes, they just woke up there. As long as it's been good so far. Probably homesick or Italia. I don't know. I'm not saying anything about anything. But yeah, I should get back into making, like, I don't know. I honestly, what I need to do, if we're being like serious about what I should be doing with my time, what I should be doing is getting more into making stories in general, and then make some like little like webtoon type of things. Like I'd make the stories and I can make like little webtoons out of that. Love the stream and hope to catch more sometimes, but I'm gonna head to bed to have a wonderful rest of your stream. No worries! Have a good time, enjoy your bed. Have some good rest, alright? Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'm joining in one wilding in art. Wait, I don't know which to work on. Both are pretty men. Do a little bit of both for each one. Just out of curiosity, how long have you used the username Sky Bonnie asking for a friend? Honestly, just for streaming. This name, I didn't have Sky Bonnie at all until like I started becoming a streamer. I went by Sky Online for a while, but that was like different. That was like Sky View, which was my other username, but I went by I've only gone by Sky now on streaming wise. Oh, well, Nibby lore and swords would be make a certain someone very happy. Very true. Very, very true. I think I might know what username might have been. I don't think so. This is like a very old username. It's a very, very old username. It would be honestly genuinely like a effort of like insane detective work to find my old like what's it called? My old AO3 account. It'd be very, very hard. Your old username was I'm not saying. Man, I need a humidifier up here for some reason. Why is it so like dry up here? So strange. Hercule Poirot levels of sleuthing? Yeah, you'd have to do so much work to figure it out. Alright, how do I make him hold the I love my wife thing? He's gonna wear the little t-shirt here, I guess? Little like cropped tee here, and it's gonna be like, I love my wife. I love my wife. And then he's gonna be holding the little thing here that says I love my wife. I need to see the picture of it. Hold on. Is it here? There it is. Okay. I love my wife. Yippee! I love my wife. Okay, perfect. So now all I gotta do is just draw this again. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, maybe at some point for like a little goal, I can try to read a passage of a fanfiction for a little silly funny goal. Maybe. I'm not gonna give you a promise on that end, but there's a chance that I will consider doing that for like a little like, you know, birthday stream or an anniversary stream thing. I'm too spent to truly dedicate myself to finding your AO3 account, but perhaps someday. So true. I appreciate the honesty on that end. Yeah, maybe for like a little funny goal, we'll try. I'll maybe read a passage of it. Maybe. Again, very strong maybe, because that would mean that I would have to expose myself and my bad writing to the world, and that's terrifying. Sky Punishment, play Subnautica, or read a chapter from our old fanfiction? Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Would not be against doing that as a silly little concept. I wish I was more of a hardcore internet that would be more apt to sweep the net like that. I mean, the thing is that like it would be one thing if I had my username the same way forever, because then it'd be really easy, you know? But because I have changed my username, a bunch of times in the past, it's a lot harder to even find it, even if you wanted to really badly to. Because you'd really have to be digging up, like, a lot of references to me, and it'd be really hard to do it. So it would not be an easy feat, no matter what. Like, even if you were good at, sleuthing online, you'd have to be, like, very, what's it called? Like, very, dedicated to finding information like that? Like, small information? Man. So, the funny thing is, actually, I just saw a video about someone playing Subnautica. A very funny timing to mention it, because I was watching someone not play it, but I was watching someone, like, freak out about it. I'm like, oh, me too. I understand. Subnautica's a scary, scary game. I think that was a very cool thing about it. It was the fact that it was, like, not intentionally meant to be scary, which I love. Like, I think that, like, that is, like, the most organic thing ever, where it's, like, it just, people were just terrified of the ocean, one way or the other. Big creatures in there, and it's just, like, spooky. I love that about, like, I don't know, I think it's very cool. I do have kind of mixed feelings towards the company, because unfortunately, I believe they are working on Subnautica 2 or, like, whatever, but, like, a lot of things with the company kind of has gone awry, because I think, like, what's it called? Like, it got, like, sold out, / like, people who are working on it aren't working on it, like, weren't the same people who were originally working on it, and, like, they wanted to use a bunch of AI assets in it, and I don't know. A lot of things I feel like have happened, and I don't really know. I'm not up to date on the stuff for the newer game. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it when it comes out. I don't know. I'd have to, like, do proper research into what happened recently to see if they've changed their opinions on anything or if anything's gotten better. Although Subnautica devs won their lawsuit in part because the people suing them were using AI lawyers and absolutely fumbled their case. Oh! Wait, so wait, do you have information that I could benefit from knowing about this thing? Because I don't really know the whole thing that happened with Subnautica and, like, their, like, company and the game development and all that type of stuff. Because, like, I know that, like, they were, like, planning to use AI assets for some of their stuff in the newer game. And I don't know how that went down. And then I also don't know, I didn't know about them having a lawsuit situation happening. That is all news to me. Because I love Subnautica. I think it's an incredible game, and so I was kind of baffled to hear that they were, like, planning to use AI in their work. Because again, like, I thought they have, like, incredible, like, you know, stuff. So I was very much, like, shocked to hear it. I love my wife. Baby. There's that one post on Reddit that I think about a lot where it's the, like, the Ambien, like the r/Ambien thing, where he's like, I miss my wife so much. She was visiting her, like, her sister, and I miss her, and she's like, I love my wife. She is so soft and pretty, and it's so cute. I wish more people were like that. I wish more, I guess, straight men were like that. It's such a tragic situation. We are having a serious lack of real, what is it called, yearners and lovers in the world, I think. Personally. In my opinion. Yeah, I love Subnautica, so I do hope that whatever I heard from before is different from now. Very cool game. One of, like, probably one of my favorite, like, things I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't remember what the lawsuit was specifically, but the fans were celebrating when the devs won their lawsuit and everyone was laughing at, I think it was the producers for having AI do legal research and such, where it was made up like 2/3 of the case law it cited. Oh, whoa, that's wild. Damn. There needs to be more yearners indeed. Yeah, some real true yearners out there. We have a serious lack of them. More people who just love to love, you know? I say as I draw Nidoking with an I love my wife t-shirt. That's well, I mean, I guess maybe I'll have to look into it at some point soon to see that stuff about it. Because that'd be great to know if they actually are able to be taking out the AI that they were projected to be using in their game. Because then I'd be down to see. I don't think I would play the game right now or anything, but I'd be down to look into the Subnautica 2 game. Okay, not doing too bad. I'd be yearning for my fellow artists, rip my accounts that I follow so many. I love hyping up cool artists I love. Yeah, that's good. Always good to hype up an artist. God knows they need it. Every artist is probably struggling tremendously in their brain 24/7, so for hyping up an artist, probably the best thing you can do to them. I don't think I know any artist out there who is like not constantly mentally fighting themselves about everything they do in life. So the more support you can show an artist, the better. Love my artists. I love all my artists. They're so talented. Yeah. Love artists. They're doing the best they can. I'm like 20%, sorry, not 20%. I'm like 120% sure that people who do art are always like struggling to like what they do. So it's good to support. That means you too, Sleep Bunny? Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Aw. It's very sweet. It's very, very kind. Nodding aggressively? Yeah. Artists are having a hard time all the time. Suffering 24/7. All they know. This is a very funny... I love this so much. It's such a funny thing to be doing right now. It's a trade for the power we hold. True. True, true, true. As an artist, you can do anything you want with your power to make art. And that does mean that you can, you know, draw someone pregnant if you need to. If you gotta, you gotta, you know? Sometimes you gotta. I've never drawn anyone pregnant in my life. I don't think. I don't think it's ever happened. I don't think I've ever had to do that. I also don't know what is up with this little ear thing he's got going. We can change that? So fair. Bye! 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 So true, bye! There he is! Look at him! He loves his wife! This is so funny. I love this. This is the silliest thing I feel like I've drawn in a while. Okay, you go over here. You love your wife and you can hang out right here. You were in disguise column to draw my OC pregger. Hey man, you can do whatever you want with your money. I'll draw anything that someone needs me to draw. I am not above. I love my wife too, King. Fictional, but it's something true. So true. $7.99. What is this one? What could we done $7.99? Or was it $7.55 maybe? Excuse me? Guzzlord? I guess so. Okay. This is, I think this is a parrot. What is this called? This is the, what are they called? The Pokemon that are like, not Pokemon. Ultra Beasts, thank you. Ultra Beasts. How am I gonna draw this guy? Oh my god, okay. This guy have some standards, please? I mean, nah. Oh, when is like shiny? You're so right. Thank you for the reminder. Ooh, who was my shiny last? It was Fuecoco? Hold on. Fuecoco was our last Pokemon we drew, right? Or was it... Oh, no, Scolipede was the last one. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so I guess it's this one then. Yes, it's this guy. This guy is our shiny, I think. Shiny Guzzlord. I don't love this shiny for him, but okay. I guess we'll do it. I like his original colors more, but sure, why not? Shiny Guzzlord. Okay, I'll put you here for the colors. I'll do it later. Okay. What do I do for you? What do I draw for you? How do we draw you? Big guy. What do I do? What do I do with him? Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. What would be funny? Eating something? I guess he could be eating something, but what would he be eating? Some little, like, mochi donuts? Do I give him 1 million mochi donuts? Nya. Wouldn't the shiny have been Nidoking since you skipped Glaceon for Fuecoco? Oh, would it have been? Oh, it might have been. My numbers might have been a bit wrong. Hold on. Maybe. Shiny Nidoking. Oh, he's a blue shiny. Is he? We might do that. Let me make him a blue shiny instead. Because I don't want to do this one. Yeah, I do kind of want an out. Thank you. You give me an out. Thank you, thank you. We'll do that. Because I kind of like the more normal form of him. He looks prettier. There we go. And then I can just color this a dark blue. The compilation of it screaming in the anime is so funny. Silly. You have to watch the full thing, but you gotta hear him. Okay, let me see him. Let's hear this guy. He is just a guy. That is so funny. He is just a guy screaming. That's hilarious. Why would they do that to him? That's so funny. Oh my god. He's just screaming. That is so silly. That's like so silly. Ah, it's just straight up some guy screaming. Who hurt him? Ah. That's me for real. That's me if I were voice acting. Just ah. Could you imagine if I was like a voice actor this entire time? Where I just was like secretly, that was my actual job. I just did voice acting, I did commissions and streaming on the side for fun. That'd be so funny. He's a big mouth and he must scream, he must. Imagine giving the guy his lines like, okay, sir, we need you to just scream into the microphone, literally. Like, hey, so we hired you just to become a little creature and scream for the next, like, I don't know, 10 episodes. It's like, okay, I mean, you're getting paid, so might as well. Okay, there we go. Shiny version of him. Yay! Thank you for giving me an out. I appreciate it. D. Bradley Baker role. So true. Would you guys take up the role just to scream? Would you take a role just to go wah? Did you see the thing about Darth Maul's lightsaber noise? No, I don't think I did. Sure, yeah, you take a role for you just to be screaming. I'm trying to throw the mochi donuts in his mouth. Let me scream, get paid. True, but it must be like very tiring on your vocal cords for sure. Though you have to be careful. I mean, I guess this guy didn't scream like super intensely for it to be enough to hurt his vocal cords, but like, I mean, in general, like let's say you had to play like a horror movie or a horror act, like, you know, like a horror game or whatever. You have to do a lot of screaming and everything. I'm sure it's kind of like painful on your throat and stuff. You gotta be very careful on that. Vocal warm-ups are important with vocal control. True. You gotta be careful. You gotta, you know, gotta take care of yourself. If we were to do voice stuff, I feel. You have so many hands. What is this guy's deal? Oh my god, this is gonna be such a pain to figure out right now. Hold on, I'm so sorry. It's gonna take me a while to do. 1, 2, 3. My goodness. He's holding one there. He's holding so many of them. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Thank you for subbing, Soju Bean. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you, thank you. This is very kind of you. Welcome in. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? How's your day going? Thank you for subbing. Thank you. Sorry, I was looking at this Lord. Doing. I hope you're well. I am doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I cleaned up my PC today. I'm a little bit tired, but that's okay. Yeah, I did well today. Day's been good so far. So when Darth Maul swings his lightsaber has a very distinctive noise, and it turns out that some VA for Star Killer character from some of the Star Wars games had his scream recorded and ultra slightly, but you can hear it every time Maul swings his blade. That's so funny. That's so silly. Because there's my spirit animal for sure. He's so silly. He's so very silly. Why does he look like that? Super happy to hear that. Good to catch you live again. Yeah, I appreciate you being able to hang out again. Hope all has been good for you since then. Guzzler is so funny. This guy is such a strange little creature. What's on top of his head? Like, does he have 2 heads? 2 eyes? Sorry, 4 eyes rather? Because everyone has 2 eyes. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. He's got so many of these little things. What is his little back tail? This is a weird creature. You got so much going on you. I guess you are an Ultra Beast though, so that makes sense. You got so much happening on your entire vibe. You got tiny little wings too. Oh my goodness. What a guy. One million details on his face. Oh my goodness me. He's a dragon type too? Oh, that would make sense with the tail and the... I was saying he feels very vaguely dragon adjacent. That makes sense. That matches. Okay, fair. Very, very fair. We might end up ending stream around 2:30, by the way, because my voice is getting a little bit tired and I do not have enough tea for it today. So we might do 2:30 hours. Sorry, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Maybe. I might be able to go into 3. We'll see. Just my throat's a little bit... I don't know what's been going on with it. It's been so dry recently, and I don't know if I should be, like, maybe getting a humidifier or something for my space, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I gotta do. I was like 2:30 a.m. long stream. No, I meant 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm bad with numbers, okay? Yeah, my throat's a little bit dry. Talking a lot can dehydrate your throat, mouth. Super important to constantly hydrate as a streamer. Yeah. I mean, I tried my best to be hydrated like during my daytime, but I don't know. Maybe I talk a lot in like my day, so my throat's been a little bit dry. Also, maybe I didn't eat. I don't know, but it's just like a little bit. I don't know. Been happening a lot more recently where I'm like, it might be like the air in my house is dry too. Like maybe I gotta put on something to make it a bit, you know, not as dry in my apartment. I don't know. Okay, so let's see this like actually for real now. So you got. Actually, do we have time for ads right now? I might go run down and fill up my water bottle again. You know what? It's fine. I'll be right back. Let me just go quickly fill up my water bottle, and then I will be back to tackle on this Guzzlord guy. Hold on. Wait, ow. Wait. I should have more tea and honey. You're right. I should. I'm back. Yum, 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 yum. I'm back. I also have seaweed with me because I wanted a treat. A little snack. Wait. I mean, spicy food is good for sore throats too. Oh, interesting. I mean, I love spicy food, so I'm not against getting spicy food. I wanted to order food today, but again, I didn't end up doing it. I kind of want to still, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Oh. Okay. I have water and a treat. Let's get this little guy done. Okay. What do we do first? Let's do... Okay. Middle part, start here. It's a fun design, though, I'll be honest. I like this design a lot. I remember liking him a lot when I first saw him in the anime, too. You would be eating well. Don't make me threaten you with money again. No, 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 no. It's okay. I'm eating well, I promise. I had a bagel today, and then I had, some... What did I have in the morning? Hold on, I forgot. Then I had, like, yogurt in the morning? Like a yogurt and some apples. Because my mom gave me some apples yesterday. I think his scream is funny. It is very, very funny. She lied, she didn't eat, that's why she's stuttering. No, I ate. I literally did, though. The fact that we're just, yeah. Euler put a video in of all his screams compiled together. It's so funny. Lovingly threatens? I know. Hold on, let me find it again. Let me. This. Hi, Papu. How goes it? How long ago, though? How long would I eat? Probably around, like, 4 or 5 o'clock? Right before stream. Actually, it might have been, like, 6 o'clock? Was it right before, like, 6? Probably, like, around about 6 or something around there. I ate last. It goes well. Yippee! How was work? We have a good work day? Did we get a call back yet? I'm like waiting more than I feel like I need to be, but I'm wondering, we get a call back yet? Can I tell you a secret? Is it that you're a unicorn? Remember to eat after stream? Then I will. Don't worry. I'll get a snack. I'll eat something after stream. No worries, no worries. It's cause I'm gay? Huh? A unicorn? Yeah. Yeah. So true. You know, there's this whole, like, this stereotype of people who are Celeste players being gay. Do you think that's true? Do you think that's a true stereotype? I didn't go to work today? Oh! Girl, real. I do actually. You do think it's true? You think so? You think it's a real stereotype? I haven't played it, sadly. I am Arrow Ace and non-binary, so fair. Gasp, yeah. Celeste is so funny to me. Gus Lord. Did we just not want to go to work, or did there something happen for no work? I thought the stereotype was trans when playing Celeste. Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the game or the character? I guess, like, either one. I guess, technically. I just know people tend to be, they're like, you know, you just gotta, you're normally queer if you're playing Celeste. I wish your accent was better. Is it? I think it's a pretty good, you know, Coney Island kind of energy. I think it kind of works. You think it's just not good enough? So that's the platformer game with Deadlock. Oh, the Deadlock character. Sorry, the Deadlock character. My bad. Deadlock character. Although now when you think about it, both kind of work, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna be like, these are just little mouthy. No matter what Sky does, she always ends up back with deadlock. I do. I have an actual problem. Unironically, I have a problem. I need help. I need help. It's just so much fun, though. I can't help it. I've never been like this for a game before, so it's kind of fun. But I also think I shouldn't be like this, but it's also kind of fun. So, you know. You do, yeah. Game that takes over my brain. In a way that's unexplicable. I wonder if Celeste, the DL character, being trans references Celeste the game. Is she actually trans? I wasn't aware if she actually is canonically trans. I had no idea. That'd be cool, though. Do you want to play Deadlock? Always. Always. I always want to play Deadlock. Me when I love that game. And I have a love-hate relationship with that game because it does make me want to kill myself a little bit in-game. But, you want to play TFT instead? I don't know. TFT... It's very funny that you asked me this because I literally deleted the TFT... I deleted League of Legends off my computer today. So I don't have the TFT launcher anymore. Very, very funny. Because when I was cleaning up my PC, I was like, oh, I'll clean up my like actual insides of my PC as well. So let me clean up like the apps I have and everything that I don't use anymore and everything like that. So I removed the cursed game League of Legends. Well, get it back? Girl, no. I don't gotta get it back. If my PC runs better because I no longer have a Riot launcher, then yippee. It's the Ash Baby meme. So true. I'm so sorry. Okay. Nope, wrong button. Don't do it. Thank you. Good lord. Scary. Sometimes, because this file is very big, I get so scared of using the paint bucket tool by accident because it will just like take a full like 30 seconds to like load the whole thing. How about you and Tony play Final Fantasy 14? So true. Well, Tony has played Final Fantasy before, hasn't he? 14 at least before? I swear. I swear you played it before, right? We've talked about this at some point, surely. I feel like we have. It's in like my brain somewhere that we've spoken about this game. Before, yeah. Guzzlord, hello Zeus, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking in. How's your day been? How's your Friday going? Howdy, how's it going? Art pretty good. Art goes pretty well. Guz, I'm sorry. Yeah, his name is Guzzlord. Did you not? You know him. Hello, Zeps. How's it going? Welcome. You know Guzzlord. Everyone knows Guzzlord. I was gonna play Baldur's Gate 3 with a friend for something. Oh, nice. That's fun. I'm glad you have a good time. Yeah, thank you for yeah. We are at 50 now. I think this is our 50th guy. I think, or maybe like 51 or something around there. Yeah, Guzzlord. You gotta love this guy. He's so funny. We gotta stop. Someone that goes yeah. I still managed to zero spoilers ever with the game. That's good. I'm glad. Are you enjoying it? Is it fun? Having a good time? Sorry, I'm eating seaweed. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's good. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 in a long time. I should play it again. It's been a very, very long time since I touched it. Are you at like how far did you get in with it? What did you get to in the game? Though my friend I'm playing with is making so much fun of me because I failed romance. Oh no! Who were you trying to romance? Act 3 is super fun and enjoyable. Wow. Whoa, you're far in the game. Did you play it like today? Or like, do you mean like you've been playing it for a while playing like Baldur's Gate 3? Because if you played all that today, that means you guys were going, like, how long did you play? Okay, we played for weeks. Okay, okay, I was like, oh my god. Okay, okay. I getcha. Nice, that's good. Fun. Never friend that's spoiler-free for Minecraft, and man, it's a pleasure to watch. Wait, that's so crazy. In this day and age, being spoiler-free for Minecraft is actually, like, honestly impressive. It's like being spoiler-free for, like, One Piece. That's crazy. Wow. Also, Karlach is so true. I would romance her. She's so pretty. She's so real. I love her. Having to try and guide her into making infinite water source is so funny. Oh, that's so silly. Fun. That's so fun. Though I met Mithra? Minthra. And who was Minthra? I forgot how that one looks. Hold on one second. I need to look at that. Minthra. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, her. I mean, she's fine. She's okay. Karlach's more my vibe. Lord, I'm down bad for Asarian. He's just like me for real? Asarian's okay. I don't know. He does not fit my vibe of the type of vampire-y energy that I normally like from characters. So I'm never, like, I was not super enthralled by him when I first saw him. I was like, okay, whatever. A lot of people like him, though. I don't blame, I mean, it's fair. I get it. I understand. He's just not, he ended up not being the one for me in terms of the visuals. I don't know. Wasn't too into him, but more for you. Pokemon drawing? Yes, Pokemon drawing. Or at least I'm trying to draw a Pokemon right now. Drawing a guy right now. Was it Gil you liked from the guys? Oh, was it Gil? Honestly, none of the guys were super into, like, I was super into, except for, honestly, Karlach. Hold on. Baldur's 3 romanceable guys. Hold on. I don't remember who's there. Like, I didn't really like any of them, the guys-wise. I was trying to Pokemon. Oh, who are you trying to draw? I don't know. Regigig is fine. Karlach is my go-to. I will fight for her. Yeah, I love Karlach. Karlach? Yeah, I think I love her. Oh, the women are so fine. Sorry, the women are all so fine. I'm weak. Like, Lord, one chance, please. Real. I love my sassy man that totally isn't into theater. So true. Yeah, no, I just liked, Karlach was like the only one that I was super into. Already finished the sketch of Mega Rayquaza? Fine! That's nice. Yippee. Me on my knees for the ladies? Please, 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 please. So true. So true. Yeah, I just really like Karlach a lot. She's cool. She's like my energy, like she's like the type of characters I tend to like, you know? The more like rough around the edges, kind of a little like louder and angrier and like, you know, aggressive but kind of silly and cutesy. Not cutesy, but like, you know, silly and sweet and like, you know, good intentions but comes across a bit differently because of whatever reasons and it's like that, so. Very up my alley as a character. Swing of begging, girl, please clean your filter on your computer. What the heck is that does? Hey, listen, I cleaned it. It's a lot better now. It's a lot better now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's bad. I didn't mean for it to get that bad. I didn't even know it looked like that back there. I can't hear the sound of your computer fans choking. Yeah, they kind of were choking. Girl, it was nasty. I know. I know. I don't even know how it got that bad. I mean, I know how it got that bad. I just didn't clean my PC. But like, you know. I may have girl boss too close to the sun. I'm simping for my sketch of my Kavik. Fine. I mean, that's good though. Shouldn't you want to be simping over the drawings you make? That's always a good idea. Always ideal. I think, personally at least. Okay. I need to make your mouth like wider on the bottom. Hold on, we have to make sure this looks right. Become wider. And then we have to make it like a bit more like smaller up here. I need to like move his face like a little bit more like that. And then squish this down here a little bit more. Yeah, my poor PC, she was dying, but now she's fine. Surely she's fine now. She just needed a little bit of a little help, you know? And now everything is a-okay. Surely. Yeah. I hadn't like actually taken apart and cleaned my PC in the 4 years that I've had it. So that's probably part of what made it so awful, because I've never taken it apart actually since I've gotten my PC. Which I don't think is a good thing. I think you should be taking it apart every year, vaguely, or maybe every, like, I don't know, a little while around there. Just to make sure it's all, like, cleaned everywhere. But surely now that I cleaned it, it should be a lot better next time I clean it. And then it won't be as evil. Okay. I think this looks fine now, right? Sky torture PC Bonnie? No, I don't mean to, I swear. It just kind of happened. Yeah, I should probably clean my fans in a few weeks. Yeah, it's good to clean out your PC more often than I do. Rip my PC, yeah. Any computer people who know how computers work, can you tell me why it takes a while for my PC to start, and if there's a thing that I can do to fix that, or if it's just the way that my PC is? Like, do I need to buy a thing? Like, why does it take a bit for my PC to start? If anyone has an answer, that'd be cool. Malicious torture is just negligent torture? How long? About, like, maybe 30 seconds to, like, 40 seconds? Around about that? Normally it's a lot faster, so I don't really know why it's like that. What programs are you launching on start? Nothing really. I think the only thing that, like, automatically launches is, nothing, actually. I don't think anything has an automatic launch for it. After you press the button, yes. It takes about, like, 30 seconds to 40 seconds after I press the button for it to fully turn on all of my... Like, my PC itself turns on. Like, the light turns on, my Stream Deck turns on, my like, keyboard turns on, but my monitors take about like the 30 seconds for it to actually start like turning on the monitors, which I feel like is weird because it shouldn't do that. I feel like normally the monitors take a lot shorter time to start up, so I don't know if it's like maybe I need to change, like, I don't know. I don't know why my monitors take so long to start up. After looking up, and it seemed that my friend who said Celeste canonically trans was canonically trans was wrong. She does have a lot of aspects that could make her intentionally trans allegory, but it's not confirmed either way. I see. You can check the drivers to make sure they're all updated. Sounds like you might just be booting up. Yeah, I updated my BIOS and I updated my my graphics card. But is there another thing that I should be updating? Is there like another thing that I'm not updating right now? Am I missing something else to update? Because I swear before, it didn't take that long for it to start my monitors. The Ultra Beats are really the Genshin characters of Pokemon, huh? Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this little guy. He's killing me on the inside. He's got so many little details that are, I don't know why they're there, but they're there. Have you tried plugging and unplugging your HDMI display cables? So I did disconnect them today when I was taking my PC apart. I did disconnect all the HDMI and other cables. I could potentially, like, maybe change where they're coming out of? Maybe? Put them into a different place for them? And that might maybe help him a little bit. Now when you play Deadlock, you have to draw Genshin level complex characters? I guess so. That won't do much? Then I don't know what else I could do about it. Like, I'm not really sure. You have to get new ones? For, like, new cores in general? Interesting. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. If anything ever happens, new cables? Really? I don't want to get new cables, but maybe. I might look into getting new cables. I think I did just get like a new HDMI cable kind of recently from like a game that I'm sorry, not a game, from a console or whatever, but they can go off for a while? Okie dokie. I guess I'll look into maybe getting new cables. They're not too expensive? Okay. I just don't want to buy new things, but okay. I will look into getting new cables. Thank you for the help. I guess I wouldn't have thought about cables at all, so... Thank you. I would get display cables? Okay. Non-HDMI. DisplayPort ones? Gotcha. Okie dokie. I guess I'll have to do that then. DisplayPort is better? Gotcha. You should have 3 slots? I think I do have enough slots for them, yeah. Pretty sure it should be fine. Thank you for the help. Unfortunately, my PC is evil to me then. I have to get new cables. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Alright, I'll probably go buy some. I think I do have like 1 or 2 new cables. Tomorrow I might just like switch out one of my cables and see if maybe that's what it is, and then look at that. And the HDMI is probably getting taken up by your Huion. It probably is, yeah. I'll like replace one of them to see if that's what's going on, and then I'll buy new cables after. Just so I don't have to, you know, buy them for no reason if it's not actually that reason. Because I updated my BIOS, I updated my graphics card driver, You'll clear out your cache every once in a while too. Mainly check for updates and run security checks to see if there's any bloatware or malware on your PC slowing it down. How would I clear out my cache? I did clear up like temporary files on my disk drive or my hard drive or whatever you call it. But I don't know what don't know about that one. Also, I can look it up online. If you don't know it from the top of your head, I can just look up online later on, no worries. I was just asking because if you suggested, then I assume that you might know how to do it, but if not, then it's okay. Also, if it's too annoying to explain, I will look it up online anyways. SFC scan now in command prompt? Oh, okay. Good to know. Information. You guys are so smart. I know nothing. How do you live your life being so smart? While running as administrator? Gotcha. It's a curse? So true. Cursed with knowledge. You should run a defragmentation test too. Ignorance is bliss. You know what? Real. It'd be so true. Welcome in, Zeepes. Thank you for reading. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? Please go do your after stream please do your after stream care. Get some food, water, rest, what you gotta do after your stream. Take care of yourself. You're welcome to hang out with me if you want to, but you guys skedaddle, feel free to skedaddle. Welcome in though. Bonbon, how are you? Pretty good. Drawing Pokemon. Having a good time. How are you? How was your stream? What'd you guys do? Welcome in, everybody. Will do. Yes, please go take care of yourself. It's important. Very important to take care of self. She's suffering with Guzzlord? Yeah, Guzzlord is causing me pain. Cursed with knowledge and good looks? Real. Yeah, Guzzlord is causing me distress because he's so complicated to color in. Things in Persona? Oh, nice! That sounds fun. Glad you had a good time then. Get far in the story? What persona are you playing? Imagine if you had to do the shiny, that'd be so much worse. Goes to the correct opinions and if it's so true, we stay winning. Real. Real, Zeus, real. Such is your life, unfortunately. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Well, welcome in everyone from, Seabass's stream. We're just hanging out, talking about stuff, drawing Pokemon. Will I suffer with drawing this Pokemon specifically? Persona, yeah, Phenom X, the one, like, Honkai, we just got stuck in Palace, nice! I want the show that says sorry for having correct opinions and big tits and words to scare people. You know, you could do that. So true. You could do that. Sure, you get a lot of good stares from it. I like Persona 5 Royale. You do! You do. I haven't heard you talk about it in a minute, but I know you do like them. I have a picture that says, autistic princess with a possum and a tiara that's screaming. Oh, real! So true. Are you an autistic princess? Is that you? I hope Joker and Akichi make out. Real! Yowie! I think that's a guy. I'm sorry. It could be a girl. I don't know the name. Yowie! Been playing the games blinds kind of marathon. I still get 3 and 4 as well. Nice! It is Yowie Yowie! I love when the men kiss. I got my best buddy shirt that with a has-been hotel Lucifer rubber duck. It says, take that depression. Oh, real! Me too. Remy had a matching shirt that is a Yasified raccoon that says... So true! Guys, would you wear matching clothes with your partner? It's a very important question. Would you wear matching clothes with your partner? Yes? Yes, absolutely. Heck yeah. Correct opinion. Infinitely yes, especially if meme. Yeah, heck yeah. And take photos with them? Exactly. Exactly. You guys have a good head on you. This is really a Pokemon that I've drawn. I've tried my best, and this is how much I can do. If you remind me later, Banui, I'll send the picture. It's so dumb. Yes, you should, please. I want to see it. It's so silly. So silly. I would love to know what it looks like. Yes, although it would depend on the outfits themselves. That's also fair. That's a reasonable take, I think. Very, very fair. I'd get it. Alright. Okay, Guzzlord. That's just gonna be how you look for now. I can't, I should do another round of making it cleaner, but I don't want to. So did you see the Mario moon I picked? Oh, I forgot! You did send me a picture! I forgot to look at it. I will have to look at it soon. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. The moon is so pretty, though, just in general. Ugh. Pretty, pretty moon. How lucky we are to live in a world that exists. You know? Sky no appreciate me? No, I do. I'm sorry. My Twitter's just whack. I feel really bad. Someone actually, so I've gotten a couple like random DMs from people in like message like requests, and Twitter is really weird with not showing me my my notifications for requests sometimes, and I just won't see them. I felt so bad. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I know it's been like a little couple days, but I'm here. I promise. I did not see it. I'm so sorry. All right, let's do one last guy. Who we drawing? Who we drawing? Who is this? Let's see. Hello? Pokedex? Show me the number? Hello? Sometimes it is wonky and it won't show me... Why is it... Sorry, hold on. Maybe I'll refresh the Pokemon site. Oh! Well, okay. You know what? Kind of an on-topic Pokemon. Kind of an on-topic Pokemon. Cause, it's a moon. It's moon. It's moon creature. Lunatone? Lunatone. That's really funny. Moon! It's so cool that they made the moon from Pokemon Sun and Moon into a real thing. Yeah! So true, Euler. Tony, were you in chat when we were discussing Sky's old fanfiction account? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, this one, its partner Moon make me so happy. Sorry, partner Moon. Partner Pokemon make me so happy. Aw, cute! Moon! Moon. Is the partner Pokemon like a sun? Question mark? Is it sun? Exactly. Aw, cute. It is Solrock? Aw. That's fun. You got like a little beak. You should draw both of them together. I mean, we have enough time for it, I think, because this guy is a very simple Pokemon, so it's not really... Not like I'm gonna be taking a lot of time to draw this guy. He's just kind of a moon. Like, that's the sketch for him, you know? Let me see Solrock. Why are they both so sketchy looking, though? Why are you looking like that? Oh god. Whoa, wrong button. Why is he so sketchy? So, like, skeptical looking. What's your deal, little guy? Why you look so, like, concerned? What are you doing over there? Yeah, like, you look so concerned. What's his problem? You try staring at the sun and not squinting? I guess that's fair. I guess that's very, very fair. You are not wrong. Leave my baby boy alone. Okay, okay, I got you, I got you. Don't worry. No judgment from me. I'm gonna flip him around, though, because he's kind of facing the wrong way for me right now. I need you to flip this way. It's like little, like, rock pieces. It's very interesting. Are these guys, like, just normal Pokemon? What's their deal? Just, like... Just Sun and Moon? I'm not really familiar with them. I don't recognize them from, like, a game that I've played before, so I'm not, like... I'm not too clued into their vibe. They were from Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and they introduced a lot of dual Pokemon, because it's when Double Battle started. Oh! That's kind of fun! Oh, I like that. That's really neat. Wow. They were annoying Jim to fight? Oh, I see. That's cool, though. Neat. There's like a Pokemon Fund in Meteorite Falls where you find special Pokemon Moonstones. Interesting. That's cool. I like their whole vibe now. Pokemon, thank you, yes. Also, where part of the story happens because space stuff was important in the game. Ah, cool. Sorry, I'm moving myself around in my chair. Very cool. I can see the like of them. They're neat. That's cool. Okay, let's see if we can draw this guy here. And it was my second favorite game. Ah, wait, is your first one like platinum or something? Or is it a different one? We can't see the Pokeballs hit you. Oh, that's so funny. Are they not in here? Hold on, are they not in, Why is the game moved over there? Are they not in here? I guess they're not in here. Hold on, let me copy this. Copy. Paste it there, and then... It should hypothetically work now, but I don't really know if it will. Oh, kind of. No, I thought your tracking was glitching the first few times, but it happened. Yeah, there it is. It should work now, right? Oh, come on. There we go. I shouldn't have it in the scene for this one. Thank you for letting me know. Did not register, they were just not working. Man, would you guys go to space if you could? Would you like go up in a spaceship and like be an astronaut and look at the space and look at the moon and the earth? My favorite Pokemon is the XD Gale of Darkness because it's so silly. Oh yeah, you mentioned it before. No Crystal, I'm old, but the remake was Soul Silver Heart Gold. Ah, if it was 100% guaranteed safe, absolutely yes, no hesitation. Really? That's fair. I guess like if it was like perfectly said, like you knew for a fact it was safe, like there was nothing that could happen, I could understand that more. I think it's hard, like, I don't know. Space is scary to me still. And I would have to guarantee that nothing bad could ever happen to you. Because I'm scared to go on an airplane normally still, so it's like, ooh, spooky. But I think, like, I would love to see, like, the stars, but I think I'd be really freaked out at the same time. Dude, I'm obsessed with space, how I'd still take the chance of the current safety measures. Welcome in, Eris, how was your stream? Thank you for raiding, welcome, welcome. Please take care, so I'll get some food, water, do what you had after your stream. Anyone from Eris stream, you're welcome to hang out with me if you want to, but you gotta skedaddle. If you just skedaddle as well. Take care of yourself. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. What'd you guys get up to, Eris? What were you doing today? Nice, stream was good. Open cards, nice. I love gambling. Gambling! Did you get any good cards? Did you get anything you liked? Yes? Oh, yippee! That's good. Welcome in, Scout. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Look, my stars keep going down. Well, they shouldn't. There's so much trash. Oh, so true. Gotta clean up after everything. Real. 1 million paper and plastic from 1 million cards. Unitone, yeah. 2 years. Well, for 1.5 years, but 5 stars. Well, to be fair, stars were introduced a little bit later in streaming time. They were introduced probably like around about... Gotta be like 100 streams ago. So they're not like an old thing. So yeah, they're not old. And also if you you gotta check the daily, you gotta check in. So if you're in stream but you don't check in, then it won't count. You won't have like a star for the counting. So that's probably why. I can't remember how many stars I have. I can check on Mix It Up. Give me a second. Let me see your user information. You got... I can't believe you're here for almost 3 years, right? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? Actually crazy. 95 out of 100? Good God, that's so many. That's so many. Where do I look at the... Where are you, Zeus? Give me a second. Spark of Zeus. You have 32 stars. You got 32 of them. That's like about a month. A month of streams. Fuck your mending and I can. Yeah, that is so true. Fuck your mending, you can make me suffer. For all of your hard work. I have 5 because I keep eating mine to add to my power. So true. You gotta eat them. They're tasty. I hope they taste like little, like, you know, like the hard candies, the what are they called? The rock candy? The one you get in the sticks? I hope they look that. They probably taste like that, I'm sure of it. Surely. Rock candy. Oh, I know them. They're lollipop here. Ah, lollipop. Yeah, the rock candies. Those are fun. I used to love them as a kid. Remember, I used to try to, like, me and my sister and my mom used to try to, like, grow them ourselves at home. But it's really hard to get them, like, the right, like, consistency for them to grow, like, a proper, like, full stick of the candy. It's kind of tough. Kind of very, very tough. Not the easiest thing to grow all the time. It's fun, though. Thank you for letting me save. I will save. Thank you, thank you. The reminder. These guys are so funny. He looks so judgmental. This son's got a lot to say, apparently. He's got thoughts and opinions that he has to share with you guys. I have a very hard time making sweets, but cheese bread is really tasty and I find it easier to make. Oh, interesting. Cheese bread. Oh, I'm like hungry. Oh my god, I gotta eat something after stream ends. I don't know what I'll eat, but I'll eat something. I am vaguely hungry. We'll have to make something to eat in a bit. Or like I'll just like heat something up. I don't know what I have in the house right now, but I'll figure it out. We'll eat something. What song is that? This is currently Ends Farewell from Pokemon Black and White. Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. This is a very cute little drawing I've done. It's very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. I agree, I agree. This is a very, very cute drawing. Look at them. Top 10 things to send to your partner saying us. I know they're different colors, sorry. I'm just like blocking them both in for right now so I can have them in one area. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, cool. Drawing chairs makes me feel like a carpenter. I slept in that sweet depth. Ah, nice. Fun. I don't really draw a lot of background, like, props too often. I should a bit more often. Every time because I use Passion, and she uses Cafe as a profile picture, Uma Musume, and there's so many arts of them as a couple. Cute! Very cute. Uma Musume. Uma Musume. What a game. So many people like them. I don't know if I could ever really get into it. It feels like it's so much management that I don't think I could manage. Like, I don't think I could do it. Like, I think it would be a little bit overwhelming for me to play. I never got into the game, but the characters look fun. Yeah. It's just like so much for me. I feel like I could not, like, I don't know, wrap my head around it and actually, like, be able to enjoy it. It feels like overbearing for me personally. I don't know. Game that I would have a hard time getting into for real, for real. And a lot of people like it a lot, though. So that's nice. It's from what I can tell, a very fun game for some people. I'm not into the game, but I like the series. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've heard there's an anime for it too, yeah. And movies and stuff? That's nice. Yes, yeah. There's a lot of content for that, that franchise slash, content? What is it called? No, franchise, right? Yeah, franchise. A lot of stuff for that franchise. Oh, they're so silly. So cute. Man, the moon is so cool, guys. Space is so neat. Oh, I love space. So silly, yeah. Space is so cool. And then this one. Space is awesome. Space is very awesome. Welcome, Dark Reaper. How's it going? Thank you for following. How goes it? How's your day going? Welcome in. Hope you had a good Friday so far. Or if it's, you know, Saturday, hope you had a good Saturday so far as well. Whatever time zone you may be in. This is beautiful and terrifying and terrifyingly beautiful. Also, very correct. Very correct. Very correct opinion on that one. Space is cool and terrifying. I don't know if I would ever, I don't know. God, I really feel like I'd have to be like really reassured that space would be fine for me to go visit if I were to do it ever. Because I'd be too nervous to go in, and I don't know. Space is scary. Too many unknowns for me personally. But I do think it's very beautiful. Like, I love learning about it. I love, like, seeing videos about it. It's very, very cool. I just have a fear of, everything, so, you know. Or I guess to be more precise, the fear of the unknown, I suppose, is a good way to phrase it. I'm afraid of things that I can't know or control. Which is a lot of things in the world. If you're wondering, a lot of stuff you cannot control. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay, thank you very much. How have you been? I'm about to play Silent Hill 2 on PS5. Nice, fun! Sounds like fun, good luck in your game. I'm doing well. Doing pretty well. I have been... Day's been good. Drawing Pokemon is always fun. I clean up my PC. What else? What else? I don't know, kind of it. My day's been just cleaning up PC and kind of hanging out. So, nothing to complain, honestly. Would only want to go to space if I had superpowers to protect me from the vacuum and all the crazy stuff in space. Fair. But what if you knew, like, okay, would you go to space if you felt like you're fully protected by everything? Like you were... It would basically be the same as going on, like, a plane. It would be comparable to going on a plane. Would you go? Yeah, I was claiming my 30-second startup on my computer. Correct. That I'm not sure if it's a problem or not. I hate planes? You know what? Then fair. Very, very fair. That would be not a fun time if that is the case. Okay. That's fine. I like your art, and it's real good, and you're a nice and a kind person. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Ui, my hand. Do I have enough time for one more guy? Okay, let me roll the number and see if it's an easier guy, we'll do it. If not, then no. They can be the most well-made plane, but if a bird gets in the engine or something happens with the pilot or control gets something wrong, it can end badly. Correct. That is true. That is true. So very real. I understand that. Oh my lord. I'm not doing it if we roll it. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because the one I freaking rolled is Reshiram. I'm not doing that right now. I do not have... that... I can't. I can't. There's no way. I'm not drawing Reshiram right now. That's not happening. My favorite... We'll start with him next week, but I'm not doing that right now. There's no way. There's no way in anything I'm drawing Reshiram right now. I can't... There's not time. Please? We'll do it next week. You're drawing every Pokemon, you're a mad woman? Well, not in one sitting, but yes. Yes, I've been trying to draw every Pokemon. We're on number... Hold on. So that was 46 before. Then we have 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. We're on 53 right now. And then there's all the other ones in the background over there. Good lord. Oh my god. This file is insane to look at. Oh my god. There's so many Pokemon. Okay. Bless your ram. So true. It's gonna die. We can draw this guy. We can draw this guy. Over 5% there. Yippee! We got fortress? Fortress? What is your name? Sorry, I don't know who this guy is. This guy should be easy enough to draw though for our last guy for today's stream. Okay, let me put this guy in his little folder. Well, until next year? Yeah. You rolled Forest Stranger? Yeah, we did. That means Reshiram is gonna be shiny? Yeah. What does shiny Reshiram look like? What does shiny look like? Shiny Reshiram. Oh, he's like, oh, he's cool. I'd be summoned? No, I didn't know how to say this guy's name, so it's Forest, vaguely. Okay, oops. There he is, this guy. Alright, let's move you over... No, let's move you... Where are you? Hello? Oh, you. Move you guys over here. Alright. This will be our last one for today's stream. Okay. He's just kind of a guy. What do he's just kind of round. Yeah, he's just rotund. He's just a little creature. I'm gonna make him... I've spent many years hunting shiny Reshiram and I'm still without one. My luck is abysmal. Oh my god. I would imagine trying to hunt for a shiny legendary, which I'm assuming that's what it is very difficult though. So I think that's just bound to be the case. I don't think it's gonna be an easy thing to catch, surely. I'm gonna put him in a little, like, hamburger bag. Fortress is how I usually pronounce it. I see. I'm putting him in a hamburger bag. He's a hamburger. Hamburger. Yeah, so true. Pink Panther, hamburger. I was just thinking about the Pink Panther actually recently. Very strangely. I was watching like a random video of the animation for the first like original Pink Panther series, and I forgot how much my mom used to love Pink Panther. My mom, growing up, my mom was a big like comic and cartoon person. She still loves anime. She still watches anime. But I mean, like when we were like much younger, she used to love like reading like the comic strips and all the cartoons, like the younger, like older cartoons. So I remember we used to watch a lot of Pink Panther, and like my mom used to read me Kelvin and Hobbes to bed before, and would read a lot of Spy vs. Spy before, and what else did she used to read a lot of to us? I remember Garfield vaguely, I guess technically. Kelvin and Hobbes is so good. Kelvin and Hobbes is really good series. Very, very good. Yeah, I love the old comics a lot. I have a very big soft spot for them because I like generally grew up with them. My mom used to read them to me all the time. So it's a very like, I like them a lot. They're very nostalgic. What else was there? There was the three... Did you read the Magic Treehouse as a kid? Yes, I did. My mother, so I didn't like reading a lot. So what my mom would do is that she would sit me down in bed and she would force me to have the book open and she'd read the book to me. And then occasionally make me read some passages to her, because I did not like reading at all. I was not the type of person who liked to read. I didn't enjoy it and find fun. My sister loved to read, so my mom was like, to make sure that I also read, she would do that with me. So I read a lot of the Magic Treehouse books a lot too. There's that one comic with like the is it like a wizard one? Hold on. Oh. Was it a wizard comic or was it like a cartoon? Wizard of Wid, was that the one? Or Id? Was that the one my mom showed me? Wizard of Id, maybe? Might have been that one. There's a lot of old comics my mom used to read to us all the time when I was younger. I can see Grumpy Sky pouting and she would read the page. I'm pretty bad, despite how I am like reading chat and stuff. I am pretty bad I was pretty bad reading from pages a lot. I still have the issue that when I read, I kind of like bounce around from like, if I see like a very long paragraph, right? I'll bounce, my eyes will like read ahead of like what I'm looking at. So I'll like read this sentence, but my brain will be looking at this sentence. So I'll make up like, my words will get jumbled up a lot. So I had a really hard time with like staying the right like focus everything. You probably have dyslexia. I probably got a lot of stuff going on, to be fair. Probably got a myriad of things going on in my brain. Cacophony of situations. Yeah. But I used to like, whenever I did read and I liked a book, I read it very quickly. I would read a book like within a day if I really enjoyed it. I would finish it start to finish in a day. But it's really hard for me to have gotten to that point in a book that I liked enough that I'm like, I want to keep reading it. I'm like, it's very rare that that happened. I was very hard to please for books wise. Very, very hard to please with books. Best women in the world have a whole list of mental illnesses. You know what? Real. I hope I'm one of the best women in the world, truly. He's an idiot sandwich. He's a little burger. Why am I doing this to him, you might ask? I don't know. Because he looks like he's a burger. He's vaguely burger-shaped. Hey, can you at least attest? Can you attest to her greatness if you're here? He's playing D&D, so he's not here to attest to my so-called greatness. He has D&D today, which hopefully is going hopefully is going well. Burr. Guys, would you eat this little guy? I hope not. He'd be very crunchy. I wonder what he's supposed to be. Like, is he like a shell of like a... what is this? I can't really put a finger onto like what this guy's supposed to be. Pull out a sock puppet case. Guy is the absolute greatest in the world. Wow, you know? Incredible performance, Forrest. Would make my day if he said that, I think. Truly. Sounds just like him? Ah, wow, good job. You did really good. You did really good. You did a good job, good job. That's for real how he sounds, honestly. I know who to call when I need a backup K. Okay, here you go. And then we get the little two bottom ones. He evolves from a pine cone? So then what is he supposed to be? I don't know. I can't really put my, I don't understand what his deal is. Is he supposed to be like a seed? Or like a... I never thought about it too much what he is, to be honest. It's just like, I can't quite understand his vibe, but that's okay, I guess. He's something. That's okay. Mystery forever. Well, let me see what it says on the Pokedex. Bug Steel classified as the bagworm Pokemon. Interesting. Huh. Bagworm. I see. Huh. Unique. What a little guy this is. Doesn't very much look like a bagworm. But I guess it's meant to be like the camouflage type of thing, because bagworms have, I guess, very strong camouflage. I'm not sure what he's camouflaging as. Pineco is also considered a bagworm Pokemon? Huh. I guess it would make sense if they're camouflaged to look like something else, because they do like camouflage as like pine cones and stuff like that. So that would be, I guess it would make sense. It's a very unique Pokemon classification, I will say. Do you guys ever have like a reoccurring memory that goes in your brain that like you think of very often, where it's like I have this like one very nostalgic memory of me sitting in front of the TV with my parents, and like it was 2008, probably around there or something earlier than that, and we were like watching a show, and I remember like sitting on the floor and being like semi-close to TV, and I have that memory that like is in my head forever, and like it just like a very randomly vivid or very like just adamant memory in my brain. And I think about it on occasion, like it just kind of like randomly pops up and I'm like, oh, like remember that time? Like I guess I do remember that time. I don't know, it's very strange to experience that mentally sometimes. I'm like, wow, I was indeed a child at some point. A little baby creature. Little baby Sky. Doing her things. I think it's supposed to be the cocoon of the bagworm. Ah, I see. Interesting. I have like weird memory recall, I feel. I like sometimes don't remember a lot of like very important things, but sometimes I remember very random things, and it's like I don't even know what my brain deems as important enough to remember. It's very strange. Fortress may be based on a bagworm, possibly one inhabiting a discarded shell of a horse chestnut or a walnut, although it resultingly resembles bivalves as giant clams. They shared a two-half shell structure. Before Pokemon Scarlet and Violet depicted as levitating, Fortress' primary means of locomotion was hopping, which is similar to the Mexican jumping bean. Napa, which appears to jump because it contains a wriggling bug larvae. Interesting. Following Pineco's weaponry theme, Fortress is based on gun turrets, bombs, cannons, and cannonballs in fortresses. The tube-shaped cannons around it resembles the siphons in insects and mollusks. Interesting. That feels like that makes sense to an extent. I can understand that. Very interesting. Thank you for searching for some information, Euler. Pineco is a grenade. Pineco. I won't say Pineco. Pineco is a grenade-esque appearance. Ah, I see. Okay, interesting. Neat. We're learning things, guys. We're learning things. No one took your ears this stream? Don't take my ears. I need them for things and stuff. The things and stuff being listening. Okay, there we go. Your random memories of my little sister as the teeny tiny little girl who used to look at me like I was a son. I feel both happy and sad. Aww. Using for stuff and things, exactly. That's really sad, and I'm sure my sister kind of maybe feels the same way. I'm only 2 years apart from my sister, but I'm sure she kind of like thinks about me still as a younger, like, very young sibling. It must be a very weird feeling to think about that sometimes. Like, you remember your sibling being younger and, like, how you saw them. Must be a very melancholy feeling. But you better not be stuffing things in them? Certainly not. I would never. I need them to hear. I could never do anything like that. Must be a very complex feeling, though, for sure. Because sometimes I think about my sister in the way that I used to when I was younger, and I'm like, wow, we've grown so much, like, as people. We're still very, very close, obviously, as I just saw her, like, earlier this year. You need them to hear what you need them to hear with. Yes, exactly. Precisely. Precisely. Very weird feeling. You know what I do think it's very sad? I see people talk about having younger brothers and how, like, they were such good kids when they were younger, and then, like, society and people got to them and they became, like, kind of misogynistic and, like, really awful. And I can't imagine that, like, kind of heartbreak of, like, being an older sister, seeing your younger brother turn into, like, a very, like, evil, mean man because of people around them. And you can't do anything about it because, like, they won't listen to you because of people around them. And that must be, like, a very complex feeling to have, where it's, like, I don't know, like, it must be, like, so tough to be, like, I knew how you were before I know what, like, you actually are supposed to be like, and people have, like, kind of, like, ruined your, you know, personality now. Yeah, we do think about them as young children, but also recognize them as adults and mental colony kind of happiness. Yeah. I'm sure it's a very unique and, like, you know, organically your type of feeling to have. Like an older sibling type of feeling to have. My friend was telling me how he thinks that almost every eldest daughter is, like, a very, like, independent, on their own type of person who doesn't know how to, like, you know, chill out, which I think is really funny, because I'm like, I think so. I think they are just unfortunately meant to be like that sometimes. Unfortunately, society has made them to be kind of that type of person. Because my sister's, like, a very soft person, I will say, over a while. Like, she is, like, very, like, how do I say it? She wants more, like, softness and understanding and care than I think people assume they want to. where it's like she's a very independent and like kind of a hard edge person, but I think she like really wants her partner to take care of her a lot, which I think is kind of surprising for someone like her. But it's kind of a weird thing to know you're just like that in an emotional way. Like I'm like, I think she is a lot more like emotionally sensitive than I think she lets on. Oh, it's bad on the other end when you have known them all their lives and see them become something you can't support and it hurts. Have a younger brother who has its own issues. Yeah. That must be really tough. That must be really, really tough. I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of like friends who were guys and like, you know, boys and stuff. And like when they get older and they start becoming like really mean and really rude. And it's just like, it's so unfortunate because like, you know who they should be and who they would be. But society and people have really rotted them a little bit, and it's like you can't do anything about it because again, like they're not gonna listen to you. So it's just like really tough to see that, and you have to like just have to cut your losses and be like, this person's not a good person, and I can't be with them I can't be friends with them, and I can't be around them anymore because they kind of suck. Obviously, when you're like family, it's a little bit more difficult, and it's harder to be like, okay, like what do I do about this? But like, you know what I mean? It's like a very like understanding feeling of like that, like it's just something that you can't do anything about. Unfortunate. Okay. Anyways, here's our burger. Would you eat him? Yes or no? I'm so glad I avoided that route. That's good. It's really good that you were able to kind of have your own opinions and you know, do what is right for you. It's unfortunate a lot of boys becoming men do kind of fall down a very bad path in terms of like their thoughts towards women and thoughts about other things and all that type of stuff. It's really, really unfortunate. It's very sad to know that. People who are just like, you know, saying slurs and being mean and being like hateful and I don't know, making really distasteful jokes, and it's really unfortunate that some people have turned out to be like that when they were probably really good kids. And obviously like you could chalk it up to also parenting as well. People who have really bad parents around them who suck. A lot of things that play a part into that. But I have an even younger sister who used to be silly and full of joy, went to college across the country and truly struggled to make friends there and came home so timid and reserved. Yeah. Life is mean. People change so much. He breaks your teeth? Maybe a little teeth breakage. A tiny bit, not too much. Just, you know, a little bit, a little roundabout amount. Yeah, school and life and people change so much. So many things happen because of their environment. Is unfortunate. Okay, there we are. Yippee! So I guess next stream we start with Reshiram, which will be really a time. Really, truly a time. Okay, let's go over here. Where am I? I'm in the side. Reshiram's gonna be fun. It'll take some time. Thank you for stream, Banui. Thank you for being here. Wow. Life changes all, sometimes in the little ways, sometimes in little ways, sometimes more dramatically, but we all can do, all we can do is try to be good for each other and live as best we can. Exactly. Very true. Very true. Okie dokie. Thank you guys for hanging out. I am so tired and sleepy. I'm gonna get some food after stream and be silly. Thank you guys for spending time with me. We will be doing stuff next week, surely. Who is streaming? Who is streaming? Eat food and then play Deadlock. So true. So true. You're on to something. You're on to something. I'm gonna send you guys to... I think... we're gonna go... Thank you for streaming, Sai. Can't wait to see you stream again. Thank you. See you later, Forrest. Enjoy your evening. Have a good weekend, okay? I'm gonna send you guys to, I think... Shiva. Shiva's playing some Minecraft, and that sounds like a nice way to end the evening if you want to hang out with her. I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. If you play Deadlock, you have to draw to Zekrom and Reshiram? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, I'll see you guys next week, okay? Enjoy Shiva's stream, and yeah, let me turn up the music here. Good night, good night. Good night, good night. Hopefully not too loud. Have a good weekend. You too, have a good weekend. Enjoy your night, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Have fun with Shiva if you want to hang out with them. Bye-bye.